Alright, here we go. We're going to find out if I can learn Chinese with Pokemon. We're going to start recording the video as well to see what we can do to double dip as much as possible. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should be synced. Alright, let's go on. Alright. Can I learn Chinese? We're going to do it with the mug. We're going to do it with the mug. Can I learn Chinese using only video games? That's what we're about to find out today. I've learned other languages using only video games on my stream, but Chinese obviously is the tip of the iceberg when it comes to language learning, at least for a native English speaker. So we're going to take a look and see what we can do using Pokemon Sword today. Now I have a capture software known as hey, don't remind me. Yeah, that's part of learning a Slavic language. I guess they're gonna come around. What's up though, Mr. Alexandro? Hello. Shema. So what we're going to be using is ShareX. What we're going to be using is ShareX. It's a software that allows you to take a screenshot of whatever's on the screen, today being Pokemon, and put it directly into the copy paste. So I can put it in my clipboard. I don't really know how else I would translate Chinese without this. I can basically take a picture of it, copy and paste it into the translator, and then know what it means. Otherwise, beats me as to how I would be able to translate Chinese. Let's go on and see our first translation. We'll test it out here. Let's see if it can capture the name of the game. Let's try here. So I'm not seeing anything so far. Nothing. Okay, so it's not. Oh, okay. Here we go. We have something. Not really seeing. This is what it picked up from the Pokemon title. So let's see what it has. Keymon. Okay, so it missed the Po, but obviously the good thing about Chinese is like pretty much all of these really complicated symbols just are a combination of a few different sounds, just basically one syllable sounds. Keimeng, whatever. Pokemang. So very interesting. But that's what we're going to be dealing with here. Very complicated symbols, but relatively simple sounds. Dobrze, ty jak tam stary? Wszystko okay? No. Ja nie wiem, jeśli gotów mnie dla kitajski. Jak сказать po polsku Chinese. What up, Emelianchik? Hello. Welcome back. Você tem Nintendo? Sim, pera. Isso mesmo. Você também? I looked at the wrong camera. All right, let's go in and see what we have here on Pokemon Sword. All right. This will be the first time playing Pokemon Sword. Obviously, the first time playing in Chinese. Like I said, I've learned a few other languages using video games, and that's what this channel's about. But Chinese is this is the first. This is the first time. Day one, we might make a series about it and do various little progression cuts. But we'll go on. Quais jogos? Okay. Looks about right. Looks like a Pokemon game to me. Very nice. Pokemon Sword. Disappointing. Why is it not in Chinese? That's not a good sign here. Let's see. Oh, maybe I actually loaded. I think I know why. Świetnie mówić po polsku. Nie kłamiesz. No dzięki. Okay, so I loaded a. This is not what I meant to do. So we're gonna cancel out here and restart. Polsku in Chinese is Chiński. Okay, kind of funny. Kitaiski and Chiński is a little more. That's what, if I was making up a fake Slavic language, I'd probably translate it to, me being an American. Skyrim, okay. It's okay. Te gustaría? A ese punto, do you like it so far? Alright, we're going to try that again, but load it as a different player. So I think we're gonna want to retry that again. Non posso parlare italiano, mas No, imparare. Mas no. Sometimes I play video games in Italian, but no, non posso parlare italiano. A ty? What up, MLP Off? Welcome back. I was going to перевірити, як мені язиком інтересовані. Занимайся. Это будет Первый день китайский. Знаешь ли, насколько китайский? Это, конечно, сосед с Россией, с твоей страны. Но спасибо, что вернулся. Как вы, Igor. All right, let's try this again. We're gonna dive in to Chinese. New profile here. So, Pokemon Sword. Here it goes in Chinese. First time ever seeing Chinese and actually looking into it. So, let's see what we have to discover. Game Freak, classic game company that makes Pokemon for pretty much, I think, has made Pokemon for a long time. Let's see. Alright, it looks like a Pokemon game again. I think this is the profile. No, again, it's in English, so that's... Why am I... Okay. So again, I'm loading a file that already exists, I think. Let's see, yeah, so... Again, someone played on this file as well, so I need to find a file that has not been loaded on, and then I can change the language for as far as I know. You're gonna drive to Kazan. All right, we'll try. Nice. What kind of Tatarski things are going on there? I've already visited China 2 times. Nice. What do you think? You don't know Chinese, but you visited China. How did that work? How did that go? Я волос. Спасибо, что вернулся. Как вы? Я окей. Сегодня китайский. Немного страх, несколько страх, но можем. Как вы? So вещь собирать, you're collecting things. Okay, you're kind of packing, говорим по-английски. Как долго будешь на Tataria? How long will you be in Tatarstan? How long will you be in Kazan? All right, let's try this again. Pokemon Sword, completely in Chinese. Let's see if I can learn with it. Here we go again. Chinese. Game Freak presented. Now it's in Spanish. What happened here? This looks like a Pokemon game. Aha. No, again. What? This is my Spanish version, okay. I thought I had this all set up, but I guess not. This is this. No, it should be. Alright, we're going to try it. Again, I could have sworn this is how this works. Right? You have to basically start a new game, and that's going to ask you what language you want to play, and that's what happened last time. So let's see what we have. Okay, there we go. Perfect. All right, so now we have the language option to confirm that we want to learn in Chinese, play in Chinese, I should say. So we have, obviously, the traditional Chinese here, which is a little more complicated looking, and the simplified Chinese. As you can tell, the last 2 characters are the same from these 2 corner ones. But the first 2 are a little different. The bottom right here looks a little more complicated. This is obviously the traditional, and the top left is more simplified. Kind of, that's the mainland China version that they're going to be. You're going to want to start with that if you're learning Chinese, from what I hear. This is more in I don't know, Hong Kong, Taiwan, and whereas I'm sure obviously this is the lingua franca. Whether you're living in Hong Kong, Taiwan, wherever you live, if you know Chinese, you're definitely going to know the simplified, especially if you know the traditional. Let's go on here. One shot has not been mentioned yet. No, not yet. But next time I'm outside, I'm going to be playing it actually. So if you're around and you see that, definitely keep an eye on the stream, and you'll see it eventually. There's no Google Maps in China. No, they probably have like their own. What's the Chinese Google? I don't even know. All right, here we go. Simplified Chinese. Let's see if we have it. Who should we be here? We'll keep it vanilla here. This looks like me here. Brown hair, brown eyes. I don't usually wear beanies, but maybe I'll have to start if this works and I learn Chinese. Let's see what we have. What should my name be? I don't know. I guess we can try. I don't even know how to type in Chinese, so I don't think I'm going to try that. Like, how would you even... Yeah, so basically if I type maybe my name, if I select the Chinese keyboard and no, it's not going to... Okay, that's great. Okay, so it's Chinese for the settings down here, but it's not going to provide me any... Oh, here we go, maybe. All right, game. Let's see what game lang looks like. Free win, 100% free. What does that mean? What's up, Latinas? All right, let's try. Let's see what happens with this if I type in Game lang. What's it gonna translate to on my translator here? Yuhi Yuyan. Well, it doesn't look very simple. Maybe it's better to, yeah, that doesn't look anything like what's here. Was that German? All right, we're gonna keep it Latin for now, because the first step to learning a language. Oh God, because this is Chinese and I don't know what this is. First step to learning a language is learning how to read it. Why is this going back? Oh, this is space. Oh my God. All right, so we're already in the trenches here, as they say. First step is learning how to read it. Then comes writing. So we're gonna go with the Latin name here. We can learn how to read maybe before we learn how to write. I think is kind of the typical progression in language learning. I usually say it's reading, writing, speaking, listening. Right? If you can read, you can write. If you can write, you can speak. And if you can speak, you can listen. That's usually how I like to tier the skills. And conveniently, that's kind of how it goes in order of difficulty as well. Obviously, it's pretty much impossible to write if you don't know how to read. Pretty much impossible to speak if you don't know how to write, or at least visualize the language in your head. And if you don't know what's being said, you're not going to really be able to listen to it. So, kind of natural. All right, let's keep going then, I guess. I believe A is to proceed. Let's see. This is our first actual translation here. So we're going to use ShareX to take a picture of it, and let's see what we have. 0 input. Okay, so that's because I left 0. Let me get rid of that. And we have input. So split up. Let's see what these are split up. So what's the first? This looks like a little more simple. So let's take out this easy one and look at this. What is this? Lose. Okay, so it's lose on its own. Shu. It looks like it sounds like shu, shu. And then we add. Whoops. Then we add. 0. Then we add this thing, and let's take out the shu, and this sounds like roo, like a descending tone. Roo. Roo. Okay, something like that. Zhu. Okay, interesting. So basically with that we have input enter, like enter input effectively, just like accept, obviously. I believe. So yeah, that makes sense. It enters the input. So that's when I press A, right? It's going to enter the input of whatever I say. But how do we need to find, what the hell? Now it's only letting me be game la. What is going on here? Why can I only have 6? Okay, I guess I'm game. No, here we go. Let's try that again. Why am I 6? Why am I permitted to only 6 letters? I didn't have that before. So this has been a disaster so far. I can hardly even enter my name. And now my name is going to be shortened to Game La. I guess it's a little more Chinese. That's okay. Yeah, that's why. All right, I guess I'm game. No. I don't want to be game. So now, at least we're going to get to learn what yes or no means. And this is how it all starts here. You kind of enter a problem, and you can either just click random stuff and see what happens, or you can actually go through. Now I'm forced, basically, to translate this and to figure out what it means. Otherwise, my game's going to be messed up. And to me, that's a little bit better motivation than something like Duolingo or something casual, right? So let's see. We can't find anything here. Great. The OCR did not recognize this, so not a good start. Maybe we'll try this one. I just want yes and no. So let's see if it recognizes this one, and it did not. So that's pretty trash. Let's then just type yes and no. No, Russian will be back. Get the toko experiment. So what is no? Boo. Okay. This looks like boo here on top of this. So boo. Let's start. Obviously, probably the most important things to note down when learning a language are the binary words of affirmation / denial, right? It's some of the most, pretty much, definitely the most important thing to learn when you're learning a language is the first thing you should learn when learning a language, obviously, is that binary affirmation denial, yes, no. Who would have thought? So we're going to take a look at the language notes, go to Chinese, and make sure I have the word for no written down. So let's move the Chinese notes onto the desktop and take a look. What's a good way to learn an Asian language? That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's what I'm trying to figure out. So this is my first time ever on this channel. I learn languages using video games. This is the first time ever trying an Asian language. I learned Spanish, Portuguese, and Russian pretty solid using only video games. If you check my channel, there's some proof of that. I guess me speaking in real life and stuff. But I'm trying for the first time Asian language, sorry, I should say. Deep Blooded, have you been here before? Is this your first time here? Let's see. All right, so we're gonna need, of course, I have some. These are some. I guess it's not technically my first day here. Some friends just sent a few things that I copied and pasted. But this is my first day actually learning. This is just some old stuff that I haven't really looked at. All right, so you're saying. What's up, Red? This is not necessarily no, but it's more of a negation particle. So it's no, but it doesn't work like the no that we know and love in English. It's more like I don't really know other languages with negation particles. Maybe Arabic, I think. You kind of attach it to other things. So we can then put it with the negation particle, right? We could say, yeah, negation particle, right? Well. What that means basically is you add it to other parts of speech. It's essentially no, but it's not exactly like the no that we use in English. But yeah, essentially no, we can think of it as like, I don't know, how do we think, like I don't have any. I'm sure it'll be there. I don't have it, right? I'm sure it'll be somewhere. Maybe not. Maybe it is. Maybe I just can't find it in here. Maybe actually it might be this here. I don't. Maybe we'll just start with I don't. I'm guessing it should be somewhere in here, right? So it's no. Basically, it's probably like no me, something like that, right? So if we take out this no, this negation particle, boo, we have what? I. So I know. Basically, yeah. There we go. I know. So this is again now no and what? No. Obviously, it's the negation. It's the negative. So this has got to be the positive, and we can't. Unfortunately, the OCR is not working with that character, so we're going to type yes and see what it gives us. Oh, that's not very helpful. Yes. Okay, so this looks like what it is. So they gave us two characters here, so let's split them up. Okay. What is this? Is. Like, that is. It is the way, right? Something like that. Perhaps. Like, that's how it is, or no, it's not, effectively. So let's see what this is. She, right? It's kind of declining. That's used for negative possession. Okay, I don't see the negation particle in there at all. Is it hidden somewhere within, as I notice Chinese tends to do? So this is more like is. Like let's just try. I don't know. That is good. Sure. So then it gets a little different. That is. So this is probably the that. This is the is. Nice. She. So it is to be, right? Let's take a little look. Then we can go into, because this is obviously a little more of a complicated thing than the negation particle, if you ask me. So we're going to just take a look and see what this looks like on Wiktionary here. My lovely free resource. Definitely recommend if you're learning a language. You want to rip this as much as you feel that it's necessary. Pretty much all the only things that I use to learn language are a video game, a translator, and a Wiktionary, a dictionary, so to speak. So this is a little more of the history of it, the stroke orders, things like that. I'm not really interested in that right now. Before learning how to write, I should know what I'm writing. Okay, so literally this thing, shiri, and this is more of a literary word, sorry. Yeah, to be, to exist. Oh my god. Okay, so it looks like, is it made out of two things here? Let's see, a photosemantic compound, kind of just like them theorizing where it came from, perhaps. The lower part split off and combined with this to get, oh my god. So there's quite a lot of history with this and stuff. But yeah, to me it looks like two things. I guess it kind of looks like a human, like a man. That's the only way I'm going to be able to really start to. It kind of looks like a head and like a body. So maybe I'm going to think of it as like that, like a little man, meaning like to be. Literally the to be word. There's not really, I guess, a way to affirm as far as I know. Yeah. What would you say is your favorite way to like affirm in Chinese? Obviously, this is just a being type word, which can be used as an affirmation. Would you say this is the standard affirmation that's used in Chinese? She, which is interesting if that's the case, because it's like C's. Spanish is C. Let's try here. We have, I don't know why, so we're gonna, can I copy paste that? Okay, nice. So this will help us with the tones. So we're gonna say literally to be. Oh God. So to be, and then its pronunciation. Maybe we should do. Let's do the pronunciation first. She equals to be, right? And now I want to see how this Chinese keyboard works, right? So let's save that in there. So if I'm trying to type now, she, right? We basically change it with how the Chinese character keyboard works, because obviously you can't really type all of this stuff. You can't really type characters. So you effectively will type it in Latin, and then boom, it almost becomes available for you to click on. Interesting. I guess you guys can't really see that so well on the stream screen, but yeah, basically you type it in Latin, and then it basically shows a menu where you get the option to translate it into a Chinese character. So she, what happened to it? I don't know. Yeah, there we go. All right. So yes and no. She. I guess I don't want my name to be Game, but we'll try one more time to input. But for some reason, I randomly got switched to only being allowed 6 letters. So I think that was something with the changing the language thing. So I'm just gonna click around and see if I can get back to it. But I guess not. I guess I'm stuck. And I lost my. Okay, whoops. I lost my character here. So yeah, this is kind of a mess. And this is still Chinese. I don't know what this other language is. I kind of want to see, like, what is this other language then? If this is Chinese, or this is simplified Chinese, what is this? Let's see if the OCR can capture this. Again, we had problems with it previously. This one looks like it's working. It's cooperating. So let's see what we have. What is this second language here? Symbol. Okay, so this is Mandarin Chinese, and this is symbols. What is? Okay, so I'm guessing this first thing means like. No, I thought that was just normal Chinese, but let's see. So that's symbols, using symbols, which to me it all looks like symbols. Here we go. Let's see what this is. This is some kind of Chinese. I know that. Simplified Chinese. Yeah. Okay. What else would we have? Oh God. What do we have? The first Chinese chat. I can't read that. I can't read that yet. This is day one. This is day one. I can't. Whoops. I can't read that yet. Day one. How do I say this? It means hello. Okay. I'm guessing ni hao. Is this the famous ni hao? Oh my God. How do people do this? Yeah. Wo hai bu ning de na ye. Oh my God, what? This is crazy. I'm here to help. Okay, cool. You already know English. I like it. Thank you guys. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. So I can't even enter my name. I'm trying to really figure out why I can't enter my name more than 7 characters. But I guess it's only appropriate. You know what? Let's stupid. How would I say game lang? How would I say game lang in Chinese characters? I want to find out. Learn the tones first. I kind of understand how they work. I don't know exactly how they sound, but I'm aware of their presence. Let's try. Oh, whoops. Thank you guys for the follow. Appreciate you. Let's see if we type in it. Does it work like this? If we go pinyin, game ga. What is this ga? And then okay, so they're going both Latin and I want gam lang gam. Let's see how does this work? Gam maybe gam. No, there's no G. Amlang, maybe? Amlang? Perhaps? Let's try Amlan. I guess because there's no G, there's no G sound in Chinese, I assume, right? So now they're giving me the G, perhaps. What up? Dunya, good. Day just started. We're trying to learn Chinese with video games only, with Pokemon, seeing how effective it's going to be. Maybe Amlang, if there's no... Oh, psh. God, I don't even know how to play the Switch. Let's do... This would be more like a game lang, perhaps. Let's see if my OCR can grab from the TikTok chat. Let's see what we have. Give me this. Game lang. Okay, let's try it. So I guess there is a G, and I don't even know how I'm gonna find that, unfortunately. So, what do we have here? Chinese. This obviously looks like Chinese. What are these keyboard options? Kind of want to figure that out as well. This one, I know this one kind of looks familiar on the right. This one really looks familiar. What is this one again? I recognize this a lot. Okay, English. Ying Wen. Ying Wen. I can't even say, the tones are so small. Ying Wen, right? I don't know how it sounds, but again, flat and rising. Ying Wen, right? Language. Okay. So is English? What part is English? Let's see. Ying on its own is English, and then Wen is more like language. Okay, as you said here. Thank you. So this is more like language text, right? Something like that, I believe, or no? Oh, okay, no, I see. So we're literally doing English text, effectively, but we also use this word to mean language. The when. Oh, this is gonna be so cringe. You want to learn language? Yeah, something like that. E is a sound. Okay, thanks. And in this transliteration, E is the more like. Oh my god, what a mess. Okay. So let's see what this is. It's like, yeah, just written language in general. Anything written. Let's just see what Wiktionary has to say. What's up, Peter Drexler? Thank you. You want to know all languages? Yeah, of course. What's up, Mr. Bashkir? Дело окей. Учить сегодня китайский. Китайский — это мой новый эксперимент. Хочу видеть, если могу изучить китайский через только видеоигры. Как вы уже знаете. Как вы? What's new with you? Как твои дела? Alright, so yeah, mark, pattern, design, tattoo. Colloquially, more like used like for language, right? The word language, script, right? Official document, whatever. Okay, so yeah, written language. So because we see this context here, так, mówię trochę po polsku. Czy Polakiem też, I guess. Interesting. Interesowany po polsku, da? Tak. Niskoko polskiego. Bardzo dobrze, okej. Ja amerykański, no. Mieszkam w Chicago. Zdes tutaj bardzo Polacy, maybe. All right, let's go on. Okay, bro, I like it, dude. That's what I really I learned that all from video games. I learned Wyuczyłem się wszystko z videoigry. Anyway, let's go on. Sorry. How did you? What language is your first? Was your first language? Jaki był twój pierwszy język? Yeah, game lang, exactly. Through like Witcher, Cyberpunk, Skyrim, po polsku to się też, I should say. I'm gonna look it up. Wait. Oh yeah. So I wanted to do. So this is another important word, right? Kind of meaning language, right? When. You're gonna look what up? Okay, yang wen. Whatever the rising tone is. I still have a lot to perfect as far as that goes. And whoops, I'm in the Chinese. This is gonna be confusing too because I'm not gonna instantly know that it's the Chinese keyboard. So if when with the rising tone. When maybe something like this. Equals, like we're gonna put it as language. Yeah, we'll keep it as language for now. Whatever context I see in the game, we're gonna keep it as. The Y silent generally starts before I. So ying is ing. Okay, ing wen. Ugh, what a mess. Okay. Bardzo dziękuję. Interesting. Ing wen. It sounded like English, right? Ing wen. Yeah, English. And when is one? Ing one, right? But you're like one. You're like kind of rising. Ying one, right? Oh God, I will teach you tones fast. I'd love to learn tones fast. This is gonna be an interesting way. Yo, you're finally picking Chinese. How's it been? What's up, Yafudo? Things are good. Welcome back, Bazinga. Are you in Moscow yet? What's up? It's gonna be good. Yeah, finally starting some Chinese. Rising tone is like when you're seeing if anyone's home. Hello, Ying one. Okay, so you learn Polish mainly from Polish games. Pretty much only from Polish games. Yes. Yeah, that's what I do on this channel. I really think video games can be a fantastic way to learn languages. Oh, China. Yes. What's up? Okay, so let's put this in the notes as well. Maybe just like pronunciation tips, info from viewers. I'd rather let's do, although it is info from viewers, tone tips maybe. Rising. Asking, hello is anyone home? All right, we'll keep it like that. All right, yes, yeah, okay, gotcha. It's almost like it's almost like a question. It's almost like interrogative. It's almost as we have in English an interrogative an interrogative particle, right? Yes, Yingwen. Okay, Ponyal, understood. I guess I don't know how to say this. So I remember you used to stream with a Russian. Yeah, I stream in Russian as well. Вы русскоговорящий. Учишь русский язык, но это стрим есть китайский, конечно. I try to pronounce this tone like it's a question. Спасибо большое, Барборис. Thank you. Очень полезный, как сказал наш китайский польский. Say ying in a pitch that's higher than usual. Ying wen. Oh my God. Okay, so higher or like louder. Let's see. You said again. Think of one with annoying speech patterns where everything ends in a question. Okay, like ying wen. Oh, wait, ying. Okay, ying wen. Okay, I think I get it. Okay. Well, it's gonna start comical and then it's gonna get a little more serious, I suppose. Oh, you're Russian, so no, not that good. No, спасибо. Oh, куда смотрите, huh? Where are you watching from? Not a lot, but noticeably. Okay. Yang Wen. All right, cool. Well, let's move on then. A little. We're gonna keep getting tones thrown at us. I like it. Okay, that's great, and I got to put that one in the notes as well. So the rising tone. It's almost like a valley girl, as you said. Here we go. Okay, so tone tips, I guess. So and this one's called what? The high pitch. What's this one called again? The straight line. It's the high pitch, high tone. You said, right? High tone, I believe. I got to check your check the chat. High tone. Okay, we'll call it, yeah, whatever. High tone. The straight line. I might as well put the symbols as well. I think this is like more. Yeah. How am I gonna do this? I'll do it like this, right? They're actually numbered. Okay, we can get to there eventually. I think high tone is more like, again, I think maybe save that one for later. If you decide to return to the stream, maybe I can start numbering them eventually. But I think it's good to start with just visualizing. One is high. Okay, might as well. And just add them while we're here. 2 is rising, 3 dip, and there's in the fall. Okay, which one's like, yeah, the ooh. All right, let's go on a little bit, and this is more like valley girl, right? Something like this. Oh my God. All right. Let me read a little from Twitch. Sorry, said not Moscow. Sadly, picking up Chinese proficiency certificate tomorrow for sure. Please, then whatever you share, the better. I remember learning tones in university. Got our group a year to get it. First tone is a long one. Rising tone is more of a question. Is it long? I'm kind of confusing the valley girl. First tone is a long one. Rising tone is more of a question. Like, ooh, very tough stuff. Okay, third one starts at the bottom and rises to normal speech level. Fourth is either just a drop. Whatever that means. Normal speech starts at the bottom. Yeah, what's the bottom to this normal speech level? Первый что наконец-то пересел с русского на китайский. Не, но никогда отставаю изучение Ruski, no, to tylko mój eksperyment сегодня изучить китайский. Mój cel jest znać 6 języków ON, китайский, ruski, arabski, francuski, angielski, hiszpański, pero, no, más, no, uczę сегодня и китайский. Alright, let's go on here. Thank you for the help again, my mystery Polish speaking Chinese knowing friend. Alright, Barb Order, спасибо большое за подписку канал на 42 тысяч подписчиков. Я появился. Если хотите видеть его, можете подписку на канал. Это не то, что у меня есть канал Telegram, если тебе интересует знать много о мой стриме. Alright, so again, I don't know why they took this power away from me here. We're just gonna go. I used to be able to write longer than 6 letters, but for some reason now I can only write 6. So wait, what's this? Oh yeah, again the symbol thing. What is gonna happen if I do this? I'm really curious. Oh, okay, I see. So those kind of symbols. Interesting. All right, let's get by. Yeah, soon we're gonna have a video game to keep us motivated here. Keep me motivated, I should say. Why is this like this? I don't understand. Again, how about just GL? Is there there's no way that, I don't think that gets translated. GL? You wrote this previously, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to write it. Let's see. We'll take whatever translation they have, or maybe we can do I don't know. How do you say subscribe to the channel in Chinese or something? Let's oh shit. Game. This is going to make it, we'll start like this actually. This is how I'm going to do this. Alright, we're going to put in game, we're going to take what it translates, and you tell me, yeah, but I don't know how to input that into the game. That's the only thing. Nie wiem как писать его на игры. I don't really know how to, so here's game, here's lang. Let's see what it gives me. The translation gave me is right, okay. Should I stay with the G though? Or let's see, I'm seeing what you're writing. Let's see if I can add, whoops. Game lang, there's our, so I can't get rid of the L? What's up with that? It's not letting me backspace now? Alright, how's this? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I want this to be my name. Let's take a look. Let's look at what it gives me here. Game lange. So why is the G not getting translated? That's what I'm a little confused about. The translation is literally game language and chat what sounds like. And chat what sounds like game lang. Okay. I kind of like, because I typed yeah. Wouldn't it translate the whole? Because the G is big. Oh, okay, maybe. Okay. Ah, shit. Whoops. All right, maybe let's try that all lowercase. That might fix it. Okay, the capitalization kind of preserves the Latinness. Game. Now it's not giving me. What is going on, bro? Ga. Where's my? Oh, there we go. Okay, so maybe now. Okay, now it's gonna. Ga. Game. Let's see what it does. Game. So now this is the word for game. What should I be? Should I be literal? Should I be literal or should I be game language? I think game language is probably a better name, right? Oh, now I have. Oh my god. What am I doing? Maybe we're gonna stay with. Let's just stay with Latin. Oh, but now I have 6 again. This is so weird. Nintendo Dude, thank you for the file. Bear with me here. I can't even. All right, so we're gonna be game and language. Let's be game and language. All right, and then we'll confirm. This was language from what I remember, right? This is that shu thing. Okay, game and language. Let's see if that did it, right? Is this what I remember? Where's shu for language? Whatever you don't say that in Chinese. Great. Niga? When? Yeah, is this when? No, this doesn't look like when actually. This looks like something different. So let's see what it gave me. Translation of the game language of the chat is what sounds like game language. Yeah, we're gonna try game language. Well, kruto, thank you. Спасибо, balls lover. Знаете нисколько китайский? I still struggle with games in Chinese. I'm learning it for 6 years. Okay, let's try it. Yeah, because the G is big. Your nickname is probably your nickname here, which means game plus language. Okay, that's not what we have exactly, right? Because I can't input it straight up. What does that mean? I guess we can find out. Whoops. What would it be? At the head. Okay. So this is gonna, okay, this is nagi. That, okay, is that what you're referring to? I believe, right? That's the joke. All right, so what do we have here? What do we have here? And the input is yuan. What does that mean? Yuan. What's the difference? Okay, these are more symbols. English, Chinese symbols, I believe is what this means. All right, so let's see what my name is here. Again, I want to get past this part. We got to get past the name screen. This is hilarious. Day one, we're not going to get past the name screen. What blue light? Clamp the blue light. Okay, what a name. Yuhi Yuyan. Okay, but I still... All right, so then let's try... We're going to do it like this then. All right, I see what you're saying. Yuhi... Yuhi... Is this what you said here? Yeah. This looks like a Yuhi. There, now we're talking. Now we're calling. Renfan? By Renfan? What does that mean? Game language. I think I want to go with the what sums up game language. Yuhi Yuhan Yuyan. Thank you. Yuyan. All right. Yuhi Yuyan. And that seems to be like what you wrote, right? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Vote. Rate Mr. Yafudo's pronunciation. What does Yafudo mean as well? Okay, clamp. No more clamping the blue light. Let's try what you said here again. Yuhi. Right? Is that what we have? Right? Okay. Game. Let's see what it sounds like. Oh, I don't know about this robot voice. Yoshi Yan, and it's so hard to go from obviously to, everyone can interpret the Latin pronunciation a bit differently. Yoshi Yan is Yan is how I would say. But what do we have? Yoshi. And what? Okay, now we have the first dipping tone, the first shi, Yoshi, right? Yoshi. We're going up and down, right? Yoshi. Oh my God! All right, game. We're playing a game, right? I'm playing. Whoops! I have to get used to this again. I'm playing a game. Let's just see where it gets manifested, if anywhere. I'm playing a game. Begin. Playing a game. What do we have? Yeah, there's the U. Okay, All right, great. So that is how it works, I guess. It's relatively simple when it comes to that, I guess. And here we go. You see. Almost like in C. You see. Right? You'll see. Okay. Yoshi. Like almost like Yoshi, right? Is that like the name Yoshi? Isn't that? What's the difference between Yoshi and game? For example, Yoshi and Yoshi. Okay. Yoshi. Okay. Oh my God. What are we getting into? All right. Yoshi. Yoshi. All right, game and language, and then language again was what we already saw. Shu, right? What was that? Oh, yeah, Yan. Sorry, right? God, what? This is crazy. Okay, this is gonna make any other language way easier. And then Yan. I already have the Yan. I'm used to opening the Russian document. I already have the Yan, right? Oh, so it gets transformed somehow to. So why is I guess this language? What's the difference between when and Oh, now we have the rising and falling. Yu yan. When yu yan. What's the difference between?
Language.
Okay, it's a written language specifically. Interesting.
Yeah.
So then there's like, yeah, there's I guess the difference between written and spoken language. Interesting. Oof. Okay, and they all mean languages. That's right, bro. You do not know what you got yourself into. This is actually crazy. Why are people still doing this? This is why I think China's gonna win. Like, thinking about, I mean, the Google Translate seems to be doing decent, but like, as far as this is the greatest defense against any humans who may want to harm you, making your language look like this. This is actually crazy. Chinese is one written language with different spoken languages. Okay, fair enough. You write Chinese, but you speak Mandarin. You write Chinese, but you speak Cantonese. You write Chinese, but you... Correct? Could you say that? Interesting. And again, this is more of an orally spoken, whereas this is a written language. Wait, I thought it was the opposite, no? From my understanding, it's the opposite, right? This is the written one. Language text. Yeah, this is the text, whereas this is the spoken, right? You have it flipped, right? Yu yan is spoken. Yeah. Whereas this is written, where when is text. When am I gonna actually write this stuff down versus yu yan, like you, because you say you when you speak to someone, right? Maybe something like this. When am I actually gonna write Chinese, right? It's written versus you yan, you. Are you yan? I'm talking to you. I'm speaking to you. Yu yan. Interesting. Okay, that's how I'm gonna remember it, I suppose. Sure. And I want to adjust this for a sec. I noticed this was not ideal here. All right, thank you guys. Thank you. Appreciate it. I hope this helps your own understanding as well. All right, let's keep. Say you like me as Y more. Okay, you said the Y is silent, right? Uyan. The Y is silent at the beginning, right? Uyan. And when? Okay. Ooh. Yan. I don't want to eat any of your yan. Ooh, gross, right? Because to say ooh, you mostly, well, I guess you can say ooh with like a facial expression, but you have to speak, I guess. Ooh, I don't want to eat this pangolin. All right. Sorry. Obviously, there's gonna be lots of jokes, but obviously, I love Chinese culture and all the culture. I wouldn't be doing this. Jokes are a good way to show your love in a different way, if you ask me. Anyway, let's go on. All right. Here we go. Game language. Don't look up to say. Still got to be the Y and U, but it's small. Yeah. Oh my God. All right, we're gonna move on. I finally entered my name. It only took 45 minutes, and I finally entered my name. So now it's asking something. I don't know. Here's my name. It is or no, and what's the bottom part here? The negation particle and then a no. I don't know how to say 44 snakes. I probably won't. I'm gonna take a picture of that for later. We're gonna keep it. I can't do the memes yet. I'm so basic. It's not even worth doing that to me. No, I shouldn't have chosen traditional, unless it doesn't have the option. No, I definitely chose normal. It's just hard to say. Okay, good. You can understand both more or less. That's another thing too. I'm gonna have to get like a damn like stethoscope or like a pair of binoculars to see all this stuff. Arabic is smaller. It is traditional, I guess. All right, Pokemon names are going to be hilarious. All right, let's do it. This is my name. Which is good because as someone who learned Spanish, she and C aren't too far apart. So sure, and I believe what was it again? Let's work on my tones now. Now that we can do it. We're watching YouTube on. Okay, or like it is. The shi. Do it means correct. Okay, who is this? Interesting. Okay, interesting character. All right. All right. We're not going to be able to pause this. Then I guess we get to watch this one. Most of the dialogue, obviously, we're going to get to pause. Oh, okay, great. It's our first Chinese sentence. Wow. I was having a hard time with. Like one or two symbols, but this must be a whole essay or something here. What is this guy saying? When you say you put your tongue on the roof of your mouth near your teeth, okay, kind of Yeah, almost like a, if you know Russian, it's kind of like using the soft sign, almost like this. Привет, привет, лостевил. Дякую, что вернулся. Это эксперимент сегодня учусь несколько китайский. Знаешь ли китайский? He's saying welcome, basically. Okay, welcome to Dream Planet. So let's break this up. Let's just cheat here. Put it all in the OCR and then break it down slowly. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. Okay, so Dream Planet, literally. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. Great guess, Alex. So let's start. Let's slowly. This is how I'm gonna do this. I'm slowly gonna start knocking off characters, and we're gonna go to the most basic. Come to the Pokemon. Okay, where's welcome? Welcome to Pokemon. All right, welcome to Pokemon. Now it's more of a exclamation. The joy has arrived at the treasure. I'll take that. Okay. Welcome here. Sure. Thanks. Welcome. All right. So we'll take away this, and now here we have cheerful. A cheerful. So I don't think it works. Joy and cheer. You're saying it didn't put the right character. Oh shoot. Yeah, it looks like it did not. Whoops. I need to lock that in here. Wow, this is a lot. Okay, yeah, no, you're right here. So this looks different than joyful. We have joyful cheer, but we're really looking for. How do you people do this? All right, I might need a new game. What's up, Nico? Peak shot. I might need an even more simple game. All right, so that one's not working. Huang Tree Pleco rules. All right, Huan Ying. And the Pleco rules. Yes. Why is it not? All right. Well, I can just type Ying then. I guess that's a pretty. So they're giving me Huang Bi. We can go with Huan Ying. Whoops. And it should now. If I type Ying, that's super cool, right? And this doesn't look like it. Which one is it? Doesn't look like any of these at all. Oh, you're using Pleco for sure. Yeah, this ShareX is not exactly doing it. We have now an eagle emoji is one of my options. Okay. And I'm not seeing this. So, Huan Ying. I don't know. I'm not seeing Ying. Why am I not seeing Ying? Oh, I guess this is the Ying. I just didn't recognize it, or what? Cheerful response, Huan Ying. Yeah, this is more like it. Yeah, there we go. What the hell? Oh my goodness. Two character words are better to be written together. Yeah, okay, I hear what you're saying. This is Huan Ying. Yeah, now we have the right Ying. Oh my god. Huan Ying. Huan Ying. Huan Ying. Okay. And let's see. So what do they mean on their own? Obviously the most important thing, I think. So this is just like a happy, a good, and this has to be like an arrival or something like this. Happy greetings, basically. Happy greetings. All right. Well, we'll start with happy. That's a little more basic, a little more universal, I guess. You don't have to move to be happy. Yes, this is not traditional. This should be simplified. So let's see. Hey, happy and sad, right? Do we have? No, we have she to be. Maybe I should start organizing by like how they sound. This is happy. This is one, right? Happy, also known as Juan, is the, let's see how the, Juan, so almost like the N is silent according to this, right? Juan, something like this. Juan, get ready for 5 million forms of happy. All right, good, because they're very happy people, I suppose, even though they work so hard and still find ways to be happy. I respect it. Okay, so we're gonna start with Juan. This is more like a joyful happy. What's up, Alex? Simplify. Yeah, this should be simplified. There's no way. No, I have no business trying traditional. All right, we have a happy welcome. So if I ever see this, I'll know it's happy, I guess. And it looks like, I don't even know what it looks like. It looks like praying hands with. I might be in over my head here. All right, let's go on. Thank you guys for the help, and great. What do we have here? Welcome to the world of Pokemon. Let's honestly, my strategy might be like, what's this plus? Let's just like get on to the easiest looking characters and go from there. So I'm not gonna. Damn, this OCR sucks. Okay, so I'm gonna need to try this Pleco thing, and that might be That might be a stream breaker here. Yeah, no, I'm gonna definitely have to dig into the radicals. I need to go down the rabbit hole, otherwise, I have no business doing this. Yeah, so this is horrible that the OCR is not working. So I'll have to come back with Pleco for the next stream. Something we learned. Oh no, okay, good. So it only adds. It's only occasional. All right, let's see what this is. But let's see what this. Okay, let's see what this plus thing is. 10. Okay. Is this actually just the number 10? She. The rest are pretty much built on them. Okay, let's get that in there. This is. I think I'm going to start with maybe the simplest characters first. Get those stuck together, and then we can explore the radicals for the complicated characters. But any characters that are just simple on their own, I'm going to just note down just so when I see them, we can kind of at least quickly identify. I thought you knew everything about every language ever. That is the goal. That's the goal. What's up, Officer Randy? How's it going? That's the goal. The main goal is to kind of start learning the 6 UN languages. Be proficient in the 6 UN languages. I guess we'll have numbers in a different section. Oh, here's the Pleco. It was previous advice before I started this. All right, 1, 2, 3 certainly does make sense. All right, it's almost like a Roman numerals type situation where you almost add. Na Twitch wysodzie udobny смотреть, чем в TikTokie. Udobny. Что значит удобный? Что значит удобный? It's more chill. Удобный. Что значит удобный? Comfortable. Что значит по-русски? Удобный. Комфортно. All right, we're gonna go with the numbers underneath. I don't know why I even have the idioms. Why am I wasting my time with this? Okay, numbers. Makes sense until you know what 0. Until you look at what 0 is. Great. Okay. So we have. Whoops. 10. She. Like this. She. Again, we might as well copy paste this. Yeah, maybe I'll try Google Lens. This is. It's nice to have things struggle a bit. Yeah, в Twitch можете видеть полные экраны, да, но, конечно, в TikTok это vertical, но не знаю, как сказать, но это vertical и никакое место доступное. Alright. 10. Have a question for me before you go. Are you following? No. Are you following the page? Question probably be like, what are you... Thank you, Max. Let's play. Спасибо большое за подписку канал на Twitch. Question probably what are just your most used Chinese expressions, if any, just in your personal life. Also, if I get more than one question, what was your first language? What's your first language? Your native language. All right, cool. Well, thank you. Znajte niskoko Kitaiski. All right, so then this one looks a little easier. So we have 10. You're saying it's like 100%. This is 100% something. So let's look at what this is. I do not speak it. I speak not good. Okay, very nice. My name is English. I'm a white girl. Okay, interesting. And what's up with the Polish? If you feel like sharing, is this the one? Yeah, this thing looks like almost like a person with like the Cyrillic letter L on the bottom. Separate. Okay, 10. Interesting. All right, so your learning is a result of love. I love it. That's what language really is about. It's the highest form of love that you can show to your fellow human, if you ask me. So very nice, very nice. Sounds like you're a good partner. Lucky girls, little girls loving girls. Something. Still, I'm getting used to, but it is out there in the world apparently. But very cool, very cool. It was fantastic to. I assume that means you're heading out. It was fantastic to have you be my first Chinese teacher over the internet. If you again want to see more, obviously you can follow the channel. If not, we can leave it up to the lovely algorithm. Okay, so this is more like separating, which kind of looks like that. I guess the like at the beginning, at the top, we're like yeah, it's like some dude like separating these 2 chicken legs or something that they're about to eat. He's separating this weird thing on the bottom, right? To divide, to separate. I like this. I like to say, Zaijian. I have no business reading the the Latin version, but I'll try. Zhejian, Zhejian, Zhe, Zhe, Zhe. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, I hope we can see each other again. Chinese now. No, Russian will return. Русский вернулся. Конечно. Это только эксперимент. Мой цель есть знать китайский, арабский, русский, французский, испанский и английский. Мой родной язык, конечно. Но... Сегодня китайский. Знаешь китайский? Do you know yourself some Chinese? Zaijian. Okay, cool. Thank you. Zhe, I appreciate it. I hope I see you as well. I know it's a weird time in America right now, so I'm glad you're weird. Up at weird girl hours. Respect. And I hope we can speak again. Thank you again. My favorite idiom is something I can't read. Eye for an eye. The bottom part of this means knife or sharp. You're saying, okay, sharp. So we split with something sharp. Yeah, I'm really going to need to look more into this. All right, so let's... Oof. So then what does the top mean then? Is that the split part? Split with a knife? Like... Let's try this. What? This is absolutely crazy. This is thin. I still don't really get the tones, but we're going to try my best, right? To divide... / separate. Okay. Yiyan Huanyan. Technically 8. The top part means 8. 8 separate into 8s. All right. Well, let's see what this could mean. Let's see then 8. Whoops. Got to learn how to do this. Trace BFLJF. Thank you for the follow. Muchas gracias por seguir el canal. 200 años en tu perfil. Interesante. De donde ves el stream. Okay, so this is literally 8. 8 knives? What? 8 splits? 8, okay. And here it's not necessarily to separate, because it comes after 10. 10 separate, what? 10, it's going into 10. Okay, the 10 points. 10 points for Gryffindor. Might as well add this in here as well. At this point, this is just like charades or something. It might as well be playing. That's actually a good idea. Maybe I should play this. I might as well be playing Gartic. I might play Gartic.io in Chinese next. Where are my numbers here? Number sheet is 10. We're gonna go with this 8, which is ba. I want the simplest sounds first. Ba. Equals 8. Okay. Here means very. 10. Okay. 10 points. 10 points in context. In some contexts, you mean very, right? That's I don't know. Yeah, you could say like that's a I don't know, a 10. That's when people say that. Yeah, that's a 10. I don't know. That's a very pretty. Where'd it go? Very pretty girl. That's a very pretty woman, right? Well, yeah, that's a 10. We say in English, I guess. In Chinese, maybe there's something similar to say 10 meaning very, something like that. Interesting, perhaps. All right, let's translate the whole thing. When words become simplified, lines just kind of appear here and there. They're even words that aren't simplified either. Yeah, I noticed that some of them look a lot more complicated. So let's try to translate the whole thing and see what comes up. Right. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. The natural scene and beauty and appearance of the towns are very beautiful. How do you people learn this? This is absolutely insane. Okay, so somehow 10 points gets translated into very, right? 10 points of beauty. Something like this. Very beautiful. 10 points of beauty, perhaps. Yeah. Let's see. I like this thing. This looks like a 2-door situation here, like a little double door. Li. What is this? What are these doors here? Kind of want to know this one as well. I mean, like radicals are parts of character that don't add meaning to the word. Got you. Okay. I guess I'm not understanding. I mean, like radicals are parts of a character that don't add meaning to the meaning of the word. Yeah, well, I mean, like here, like we have eight knife, right? Like, for example, 8 on top of knife. Like, technically they don't add meaning, but like they're still important to know, no? Like when you combine 8 and knife. This means beautiful. You can say it alone without the li. Okay, so I guess first I want to know what li means, and then beautiful is this is like some kind of weird spine thing. So yeah, no, I don't want to say like that they're not important, obviously, but they are not exactly. You have to like do some kind of crazy mind game to make them make sense effectively. All right, let's take a look here. I just want to see what this is first. What is the li? Whoops. First, what's the li, and then maybe beautiful is a good. It's a good word to know. It's at the piat chasu noch. It's 5 a.m. as we say in English, 5 in the morning. But to a Russian, I believe it would be 5 at night, which is interesting. But yes, 5 at night. All right, here we have. Again, for pronunciation. Okay, so it just kind of adds like a little, something on top of it, right? These two. Okay, no, it represents 2. These 2 are very beautiful. Maybe. I believe, yeah, they don't have any meaning but help to read characters. I took a nap. I napped a little bit. So this is more like, yeah, implying 2 people, right? I believe. All right, then let's just go with the beautiful. Then I liked this, Alex. Thank you for that help here. It looks like almost like some kind of spiny shellfish thing. Let's try this. No, I this pretty much is what I need here. Right? If I want to go with the origins, I'm sure I could do this. Is that what you're referring to? I'll definitely check out Dongjong Wen eventually. All right, so this is kind of like a bonus character, not as important. Tell me more about that though. Is it just like that, kind of like looking up the history of it? And let's just add beautiful. I want to have at least one compliment word. So let's learn how to say beautiful, I guess. Hopefully, all in good context. And my OCR again is pretty trash. It worked when I translated these for. So let's just see how beautiful sounds, right? And I'm more interested in being able to speak, right? Yeah, beautiful. How does this sound? May. May. Right? Okay, May. And then it's beautiful will then be what? Maybe would be like yes, beautiful. Where is this? To be she may, it's beautiful. And we're gonna probably I don't know if they even have like adjectives / I don't know how I'm gonna like split these up, right? So yeah, I guess we are gonna do verbs and nouns, I believe, right? I think that's probably the best way to do it. Verbs, nouns, and adjectives, I think is the best way. Bro, this is really hard. Yeah, well, it'll make Russian easier for sure. At the uleghit ruski. So this is more like an adjective. To laugh, I suppose, is a verb. I'm just going to organize them slowly here as we go on. And then the word I learned was beautiful, which is obviously more of an adjective. Happy, beautiful, which is, again, may, whatever this is. Equals beautiful. All right. May, however you say it. Is IR. What up, Pax? Thank you for the file. Where are you watching from? So let's see. Then if is that what it's gonna be? Xiaomei. What is it again? It's beautiful, right? No, not exactly. But there's the May. There's the beautiful part. So that's good. I'm not sure if you have it, but hen is the common word for very, very. Okay, I like that. I'm gonna wait till it comes up in the game. But as far as I only know, very means 10. What was it again? 10 split, something like this. All right, let's go on here. Yeah, the origin will be fun one day, but right now we're gonna try to make some progress. All right, so maybe we should just let this guy kind of speak. I think it probably is a better way to just. It's probably better off just letting him speak and go into like the simpler dialogue, perhaps. Mad respect to learning through immersion in games. Playing games as a kid made me learn faster. What's up, Goobs7899? Yeah, that's what I do on this channel. I really think video games are the best way to learn a language without traveling to another country. And I want to kind of learn as many languages as I can through the method, share the method, encourage other people to do the same thing. What language did you learn through video games, if you feel like sharing? And obviously my next question will be what games, if you feel like answering 2 questions at once. This is a replacement for this when using an adjective. Okay. How do you say that? If you don't mind, could you maybe write it also in pinyin, just to help me? More like 10 points. Yeah, it's a 10 point. Right. Again, it's a 10 point something. It's a very beautiful. It's a 10 point. Again, as we say in English, a 10 point. A 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Girl. 10 out of 10. Girl is very beautiful, right? We kind of would say this in English, right? A 10-point girl, she gets 10 points. Hen she, okay, hen. And you said hen was kind of the very. So let's keep. I think I'm gonna. I kind of want to just like. Well, no. I feel like I should skip this. Let this guy talk here, and we're gonna do some smaller clusters at once. I think is probably better. Let all the long stuff. Oh. What is this? The counting here? This looks like a counting. 1, 2, 3, something like this. Żadnych spisz Dexter. Сегодня нет. What's up, user 638? Okay, maybe we can do this. We're gonna start with again the small little. I'm basically gonna comb through this game and look for like the little tinier phrases here. So this looks like one that maybe I can handle. This sentence is nice. Yeah, let's start with this. So just a quick 2-character sentence. That's what I'm talking about. That's more my speed. So we're going to take a look and see what this 2-character sentence means. And of course, the OCR has a kind of a hard time doing that, but we got this one. Oh, I'm glad to see that they use the exclamation mark. I guess we're not so different after all, us in the Chinese. That's right. Okay. So Mei, then this seems like it's this beautiful thing again. Mei kuo. Mei, so why is it not again? So we have Mei and Mei, right? Mei. So I probably, something tells me, and maybe it's a good idea to, this Mei is beautiful, whereas, should I organize it by like, okay, so this Mei is beautiful, whereas Mei is more Mei, right? If you're asking, you do it where it's like asking a question. This is pronounced like tss, kind of like Russian. Okay, tss, tss, tss. So where do we have this again? Meitsuo. I feel your pain. I love it. This is like working out like my brain. This is like trying to lift, like squat 300 pounds, but like with the brain, I guess. Okay, Mei is more like absence of, without, right? Yeah, to not have. So it's almost like a negation particle then again, right? I believe. Is this negation particle? No. Something different, but it's similar. All right, let's see if the negation particle is within. Not quite. Not have. There is not, right? So yeah, it's some kind of negation thing. Maybe means no cool means wrong. So no wrong, not wrong is right. Okay, so no, it's another negation particle. Right, more or less. Is this? Would you call this another negation particle? Like, how is this different than this? And let's first get the opinion of this, whatever this is, so I can refer to it without saying this. This is again. Where is it? Oh my god. Where the hell's the pinion? Not. Oh, okay, so it is kind of the same. It's a different form of, yeah, Mei, right? So it's a different form of Mei. I like it. All right, so we have a different form of Mei, but they're basically still the same. It's in the negation particle. So we have this, and now this negation particle. It's not wrong. Right, here we go. Mei / this. These are both Mei. And now the first one's boo. What? Oh, okay. Why is okay? Why is it Yeah, boo and may both are, but they both are the negation particles, right? Something like that you'd say. And this is again a falling boo. However that sounds, I don't know. We're gonna try with the falling action. All right. Basically doesn't mean anything wrong with bad. It's a synonym to Dewey. Okay, and Dewey again was what we just. I remember you guys talking about Dewey previously. Correct. Okay. Yeah. Right. Yes and no. The first one was boo. Like you're speaking firmly. Holy moly! I need to go, man. I hope you learned some basics today, and see you. Thanks for your help. I know that was probably quite a headache for you, but hopefully fun and improves something about your brain. Thanks, Mr. Bazing. I appreciate you being back. Thanks for using the same picture, so I remembered it was you. And until we speak again. Sorry about it. I know. I think it's my turn to hit you back with a message, but I've been obviously grinding very, very much on trying to grow the channel here. Thank you. I'm glad we got to experience this together. I hope it helped you as much as it helped me. Спасибо большое и до встречи. All right. Until the next time we speak. All right. So let's go on. So he said that's right. That is not wrong. Right. And again, let's see what this looks like. Shoot. Now we're getting there. Soon, like I said, soon enough I'm going to be able to visit Russia, and we're squatting up if possible. This is more like wrong here. This quo, right? And you guys said it's more like, no, I don't know where it went. But, all right, so not wrong. What do we have here now? Is this boo? Is this boo again? No, that's not boo. This is almost like boo upside down. I see this one all the time. This one's pretty popular from what I remember. This thing. What is this? This is Chinese. No, isn't this like a language, or what is this? The C. Da. Okay, so let's take out da. Big. So it's some guy like stretching out. Right? Big. Sure. Why not? Big. It's the big C. You're right. The big C. This is almost like big, but now he has a hat on, whatever this is. Let's see what the hat version is. Big with this weird horizontal stroke on top. Let's see. Tian Kong. Tian. Okay. Now we have the sky. Let's see if we take this out. Is this some kind of big? Okay, this is literally the sky itself. Oh my god! And then what's the second part? This is the sky. This is empty. The big wide open sky. As we say in English, something like that. Okay, so let's start with big. That's more of an important word, obviously, to start with. Слушай китайский учите. Это мой первый день. Это день номер один изучения китайский. Это очень интересно, очень тяжело, но думаю посмотрим, если будет эффективнее или нет. Использование видеоигры для изучить. Как вы, Адамс? 3, 2, 3, no. Alright, so yeah, here we have big. Done. It's yeah, pretty nice, I guess. Pretty good looking symbols. Nicely niskoko kitaisky. Alright, so we have here. This is again da with the descending tone, right? Equals big, right? Da. So we have a big wide open sky, something like this. And ooh, what's this one? This looks like it's got to be a number, I'm guessing. Let's see what they're like together. Here. Whoa, whoops. In the street, what? Big wide open skies and like people on the street. Is this on? Or is this up? This is more like an on, okay, and whereas this is the street. So let's take this one. This is, yeah, on or up. It's kind of used in this situation, according to the translator, is on. So let's see. Or above. Okay, on or above. I like it. I like it. Makes sense. Kind of looks like an arrow pointing up. Yeah, on or above. On, above, or up. Yeah, it almost looks like a... no, not exactly. It kind of almost looks like something in the middle, right? Because this thing sticking out is somewhere in the middle. Alright, but it's shang. Right? Like I'm shrinking. Shang, maybe. These are the Russian notes. Alright, so this is more like a preposition, I believe. Maybe. Or almost like a... It's almost like a particle, I would say, right? Let's say like particles slash prepositions, maybe. I believe describing. Yeah, something here we could go, right? And it's shang. Let's get the pinyin. It goes on, above. Yeah, on or above for now, right? Or to attend. Oh God, like at school, like I'm going to school, something like this. I'm at school. Is that what you mean, like attending? What do you mean by that? No. I'm on the bus, right? Or I'm on my way. Yeah, there's the shang. Yeah, I'm recording this. It's going to be on YouTube. So if you're interested, это мой канал YouTube. И тоже Twitch. No, это мой канал YouTube. Where I'm gonna put a good, great question. Thank you, Pax. I'm excited. So it seems like you're a linguist yourself. What kind of languages are you into? Let's go on here again. Thanks, guys, for again. This is day one. At the day one. This is day one of learning Chinese, so bear with me. I'm going to school, for example, okay? No, so I don't see it unless it's baked within one of these. Or like I'm maybe, how about en route? Yeah, there we go. I'm en route, I'm on the way. Basically, we would say something like this. I'm headed, maybe? No, I'm on the way. Yeah, right. I'm on the way. I'm headed, right? En route. I like a little French influence, right? I'm en route to school. Something like that. They're going to translate to, right? This is shang. Lu shang shang. I like it. Okay, cool. See that I think that's the best way to do it. Just simplify it to whatever's the most, the most simple parts, and kind of go from there. We'll see. All right. So, and again, what was made out of this? So something's big sky. Like nice streets, something like this. Always makes an sound. I think the best way to do this is think of how a Chinese person speaks English and then read the Chinese like this. 我在哭会滑的路上. And I can't do it. It's not going to work with my strategy's not going to work, I don't think, with this. But we'll see. That's right. The ocean, the sky, the streets, right? Everything is great looking. Something like this. This is kind of a cool looking character. I think I'll translate that as well. You can see the pictures of Pokemon everywhere. So what is this cool looking symbol? It almost looks like a face with like star eyes. It's a dream. Okay, Ming. That's what I'm thinking of. It almost looks like, yeah. Because when you're dreaming, you're looking at the stars, right? Your eyes are glimmering, right? Here are these shiny eyes. Is kind of that's how I'm gonna look at it. Let's. I don't know. More like moon. Mom. Okay. Why? Yeah, that's so weird that Pinyin does that. Mom. Okay. Thank you. Weird. Unless it ends with e, it's an Unless it ends with e, that's when it becomes the e. Oh my god, what a mess. Okay, well the pronunciation is going to be very difficult, but thank you. I always get stuck on the streams on learning Russian, something new. Yeah, this is my first day. This is day number 1 learning Chinese. Do you know any Chinese? And are you ready? Ready for today? What are the tasks for today? All right, so this is, I believe, just like a noun to dream, right? Or a noun of dream, right? I had a dream, right? And one of the most famous, I guess, words, sentences with dream. Yeah, here we go. Mong. Right, mong. I had a dream. Mong, I like it. We're going to put it like this. Equals dream, right? All right, kind of a cool. So that's how I'm going to select what words to learn. Basically, no relevance, just kind of if I like the if I like what the symbol looks like. All right, something dreams come true here or something like that, right? All right, so here's the dream word again. According to that dream, right? Something. How the hell do people recognize these? Ooh, what's this? This is a cool looking one here. What is this? It almost looks like some kind of yin yang, twisty character. Let's see. I'm gonna try to. I guess if I do the whole sentence, it might help. And this really skinny one as well. But let's see what this twisty character is at first. People? These are people? Mutual. Okay, kind of like this. Yeah, it does look like yin yang. It looks like a spinning kind of, I don't know, mutual tornado, right? I'm using dream the word Baokemeng for Pokemon transliteration. Okay, so these are what, like dream creatures or something like that? Maybe is that like literally what Pokemon will translate to? Dream creatures, perhaps. Okay, yeah. So this is more like mutual. Mutual what? What's this skinny one? Well, first I want to write down mutual, right? Who? Yeah. All right, we'll try. Wasn't bro learning Russian? Yeah. What's up, Liam? I'm still learning Russian. My goal on this channel though is to learn all 6 UN languages, just for the meme, to see if it's possible. That's English, my native language, obviously, French, Spanish, Russian, Arabic, and Chinese. If I can learn all 6 of those languages, I think I'm ready to travel the world, pretty much go anywhere, learn any other language. So that's kind of the goal, and I'm just taking a step towards Chinese. This is my first day ever learning Chinese. What's up, Liam? Where are you watching from, and what languages do you know yourself? And again, so this was mutual. So this is more like I believe it would be an adjective, right? Yeah, mutual. I like that. Just like we have mutual something. Mutual friends, right, maybe? I wonder if they use that in whatever, on Instagram and websites like that to see if you have mutual followers, mutual friends, mutual whatever. Let's go on here. Mutual. It just sounds like Pokemon. Oh. Yeah, what is it? Pokemon. Okay. So every time I see, so I'm gonna get really familiar then with this Pokemon thing here, right? Obviously in a Pokemon game. Okay, very nice. Who can be used alone? You need the character next to it to be mutual. Ah, okay. So this thing looked really skinny. It looked a little out of place. So these are. Let's take this little skinny. Oh wait, no, never mind. Okay, so that's why it looks skinny. So this looks pretty. What did we have? Mutual. Oof. You said a lot of times you see on the old transports that they originate from China. Do they have the characters on them? My country has been buying old Chinese equipment for some time. It always has been of good quality, right? We had a guy in our unit who knew Chinese. How often he was called to translate something? Oh, okay. So it was really written on the actual tank, like whatever. Open here, do this, like whatever instructions. Oh, that's fun. Languages, man. Languages tie the world together. I like it. Dude, what's what that guy's up to these days? So yeah, so this is more like mutual. Oh, great. All right, then we're gonna take this out. Then we're actually first. Let's see what this. Where'd this go? Okay. So I'm gonna take this out first. I want to see what this means on its own according to Wiktionary, real quick. Let's just see what we have according to our lovely website here. You said the word, it's still mostly an yeah, mutually, reciprocally. And then what's this other one here? Another mutual. It's more like mutually, where this is like mutual as a noun, perhaps? Mushang. To see, okay. To see yourself. To look. To get, okay, so they both mean kind of mutually. To see for oneself, to evaluate by seeing for yourself, okay. What a crazy language. All right. So in Pokemon, the case cut and mangs mon. Okay, Pokemon. I'll definitely have to. It's gonna be a while before I get the pronunciation rules down, but definitely good to know. I appreciate you. About could. Just remember the could is more like a low could. All right. I'm probably gonna leave this one out. This one's pretty hard to. Well, no, yeah, I'm gonna leave those out for now. The spinny thing. All right. So basically, I'm guessing like Pokemon and people are living in harmony, something like this, right? Probably. Let's find out, but I'm pretty sure that's what we're seeing. Pokemon and people are living in harmony. Never know. I guess not. Okay, so the people who cultivate Pokemon right now, we have command them to battle, right? And then here's this like with each other, right? Competitors, people who learn. So this is like mutual. People. What's this one? Is this people? Person. Okay, so that's another easy one. Just like a person. People, man, person. This was Ren. Alright, people. Humanity itself, perhaps. Man, person. No, maybe not. Alright. Person. Yeah. Person, people. Something like this. Just a human in general. Nie. Буду вернуться на русском, но это мой эксперимент сегодня. Играть что-то для первый раз по-китайски. Как вы зи. Chinese is a very difficult language, and the pronunciation depends on what you say. Yeah, definitely a little more dangerous, I guess, than mispronouncing something like a different language. All right, sure. What do we have here? Any words I recognize? Here's something about the Pokemon again, I believe, right? About the dream. Ours hard sounds like a J, but your tongue doesn't touch anything that's close to your teeth. Okay, almost like a Let's listen to it then. Je. And again, these N's seem to fall off at the end. Je. Как ты понимаешь, ихне буквы, ихне? Что ихне? Что значит ихне? Do you understand their letters? No, not at all. Не один шаг. Это мой первый раз изученный. Это мой первый день. Мой первый стрим китайский. You're witnessing history. Vijayte Historia. It's called a Pokemon trainer, right? Sure. Again, the Pokemon. All right. Yeah. I think it's just the AI voice falling off the end, not at the pronunciation. Oh, so you would assert that N is pretty legit. All right, here we have finally a sentence with one character. What could it mean? What is this? Oh. How is this all? It's like a little Russian D. Like, how do you make sense of this? Oh, okay, interjection. Interesting. Oh, so maybe I'm looking at I kind of want to see how it's made up. So I'm looking at the left side and seeing some kind of hollow looking. It almost looks like the Russian D. Russian D, letter D. Let's see if we can look at what the radicals look like. If you see that box on the left, it has something to do with speaking. Okay, I like it. Yeah, here's this radical here. The box on the right has something to do with someone speaking. And then +7. Oh my god. Okay, so this is how they look at it, maybe a little bit. Let's take a further look here. How many strokes? Oh, 0. How's this 0 strokes? And it has to do with someone speaking because it's supposed to be a mouth. It's supposed to be like a mouth. Okay, interesting. So anything with this is going to be a mouth or someone speaking. I like it. Makes sense. Okay. It's just like an opening in general. So that's really what I want to. Yeah, mouth opening. Cut. Ko. This is actually crazy. Ты не только русский, но китайский учишь. Да, это дне один, но китайский. Это мой первый день изучения китайский. Знаете тоже китайский? Лингвист. Я хочу знать, конечно, 6 языков ООН. Это китайский, французский, испанский, арабский и русский, и английский, конечно. Это мой цель, мой первый цель. Знаешь ли? Конечно, Gavin, знаешь ли тоже китайский? Alright, so this literally just comes out as like a box, which is not good. I don't think that's what we want, but yeah, cool. This looks like it's not available, right? Is that what's going on? That's not good. We'll keep it because it does kind of look like a box right now, so we'll keep it as the box. Oops, let's try one more time here. All right. So yeah, we'll call it Ko. It's like mouth opening. I guess relates to speaking in a, what do we call it? I guess we'll call it a compound thing. All right, there you go. So it relates to speaking. He's saying, oh, it's like, oh, speaking expression basically literally means like speaking surprise, something like this. Oh, then you said it's, here we go again. Now, what's this character? He's speaking about whatever this is. For. Я не знаю китайский. Это уже слишком трудный язык. Я бы даже не пробовал. You haven't even tried it? Well, it's okay. I guess. Это, думаю, это... Потом это русский был стал легкий. I think after this it'll make Russian a little easier, right? Okay, so this is like to be called. Jiao. And does this have anything to do with, again, this first thing here? Cow. It's not really jiao. It's not, so it's not like cow jiao, right? You kind of ignore the cow and it just becomes a part of this. Jiao, cow, jiao, cow. Not exactly, no. Jiao. How does it change then, I guess? You just have to know kind of that. Oof, jeez. Okay, what a mess. Oh my god. This is actually probably the toughest language I've ever tried to grasp. And then what's this other part of it that looks like a little level 4? Interesting. I'm called. Okay, I'm called. So yeah, my name is. I'm called Mike. Right, not pretty mad. Wo Jiao. I am called. To call, to be named. Just because a radical is part of a character doesn't always relate to how it's said. Okay, so it's more like the meaning of it, but not speaking of a character, I guess we could call it. Interesting. So to be called. To be called. Okay. So it's literally mouth, and what's this other part? Just curious. And then we have again, jiao, right? Well, whoops. This is actually nuts. To lines lost in simplification of words. Okay. To be called something, right? I don't even know how to say like I, but right. Wo Jiao Mike, right? My name is right. Udemjing? No. Wojiao, that's probably an easier way to say it. Wojiao. And we obviously need I. Trudno było zczytać ruski hiszpański, to było trudniej. Nie, испанский был очень легкий, но, конечно, русский тяжело, но для меня тяжело значит что-то ранее, потом изучение, потом питается китайский. Но это испанский это легкий. No, и тоже думаю, я не выучил русский полно, еще, но. Знаешь ли испанский или английский? Знаешь английский? Alright, so this wo here for I don't understand where that comes from either. If I'm going to be able to identify it or not, I don't think so. Let's take a look and see maybe a little more about wo, about where wo comes from. It looks pretty complicated, so hopefully a little bit of simplification will do us right. Let's see. What do we have? Simp and trad. Don't forget, guys, if you simp, you won't get a trad waifu. Okay? Alright. That originally was a character for a weapon. Interesting. I guess I still kind of see it. Perhaps. This is like the weapon that someone's holding, maybe. I speak English, not very good, and a few words in Spanish. And I said, where did you learn these languages? ¿De dónde aprendiste estos idiomas? I, me, my. Okay, so that's just a complicated looking one. But it has to be known. Alright, I. Because technically it's a particle or preposition, right? We have wo. Wo. I, me, my, right? Something like this. I, me, my. Yeah. Why not? I. Wo. Wo, and then wo. Wojiao. Wojiao Mike. Wojiao Mike. I am called Mike. So we learned how to say I am called. Wait, where is this? Let me. Yeah, wo. Where's the Zhao? Wo Zhao, right? To be called. So we learned how to say I am called. My name is Mike. I am called Mike. Wo Zhao Mike. Learned it only from video games. So there you go. Boom. Instead of sitting through Duolingo and kind of just pushing and repeating that over and over and over, not knowing where it's coming from, we can actually make a little sense of it, get it from its roots, and now be able to say that in a more literal sense and understand the language a bit more. I love it. I love it. All right. Whew. So now he's saying, Wu Zhao. He's introducing himself here, right? Wu Zhao. Whatever his name is, I'm not going to translate, obviously, because it's pretty crazy. Laws. Okay. Laws. Whatever that is. Laoshu. Laws. What is this Z on its own? Hereby. What? Let's just see what that means. Is that anything to do with his name, or like it's literally just it's kind of transliterating Lodz, Lodz, something like this, I believe. It just sounds like it. Okay. So it's just there's a difference then when we're actually using the characters for meanings, or we're using them to like sound something out, right? Okay. So yeah, ooh, it's hard to differentiate them between using characters for like meanings versus transliterating. Or transliteration, same thing. Interesting. Okay, that's something to know, that just because I see this symbol doesn't mean it's kind of like up to me whether to decide whether it's like a transliteration situation or it's something that's actually meant to be taken literally. Interesting. That's quite a challenge. Again. All right, let's see if we can get past the main thing here. All right, so now what is this here? The T with a little outshoot. Let's see what that character means on its own. It's a cute little one. It looks like a Squidward type deal. Let's see. We have to translate the entire thing. I just gotta get good at this. It's the opposite of Sheng, so it's under then, I believe, right? Would be underneath. Thank you guys for being here. I know this probably isn't the most fun thing, but yeah, it's got to be under. Maybe he's saying like next down the list, something like this. All right, this one makes sense, right? It's just an average T pose, pointing down. Oh, whoops. Just pointing down. So that's kind of nice to see. Yeah, pointing down. It's a mirror of Sheng. Yeah, Sheng, kinda. I guess, yeah, it's like flip, but now instead of being held out, it's pointing down. Its little arm here. I got to be careful doing that. All right, so here we have yeah, right. Under, below, something like this, right? Maybe something like that. Have I learned Russian already? Not yet. Думаю, мы русский уровень хватит, но только учусь русский. Только мой цель есть 40 подписчиков для поедет там, но только хотел практиковать несколько китайский. Знаешь ли китайский? All right. So basically, like going on down the list, maybe something like this. Again, I want to just get the simplest characters first. Okay, so like we'll follow up. We'll keep on going. Yeah, we'll keep on going down the the list or something like this. The let's keep going down, something like this. Let's keep moving. Whoops, that's not what I want. Okay, let's connect on down. Let's keep on going down, something like this. Let's move on down. I don't recognize any of this. Look at what's this little window thing. That kind of is an interesting one. And again, seems like I have to translate the entire thing together, which makes sense, I guess, judging by how Chinese works. It's almost like it's like recognizing patterns. So let's see what this window thing is on its own. By, okay. I don't know, this was made by my friend. For example, this was made by my mom. I don't know. Made by. I don't see it here. Maybe going by train. Oops. Going by train. No, I don't see it here. By the way, not a commonly used one. Okay, yeah, I don't see it in any of these, so we're gonna keep cooking then. Let's just read the whole thing. I don't really. There's our poke. I see Pokemon again. Pokemon. And what was dream again? The exact word for dream. Yeah, mom. Alright, and that didn't help. Hilarious. Next, please ensure the performance for the strongest Pokemon and trainer in the Galar region. Okay, again, something to skip. Let's see if there's anything I can recognize here. Oh, I didn't get a chance to because this one's not able to be. All right, so it looks like this is going to work. This is going to work. I just have to be very selective about what I'm going to translate and what I'm going to kind of just let ride. But I think this could definitely work. I think this could definitely work with the right amount of focus and practice, and obviously the help from viewers on the stream really helps. So thank you guys. Really appreciate you. Alex and Peter Dracula, and then our other friends who were here, Bazinga and the Polish chick, or the American Polish speaking chick. All right, we have a little Gigamax, I believe it's called in English, or something like this. Dynamax, I don't know. But how'd you guys learn Chinese? There we go. Finally, Pokemon Sword logo. Look at that. We got it. All right. I guess that's what that said. I can only assume. Now we're getting a little more simple. Okay, this is so every intro to a game kind of is a little, exciting, pull you in, and then it gets a little simple. So let's take a look and see how simple we're getting. This looks like a good, comfy place to learn Chinese. Now I'm feeling a little more confident about it. Let's see what kind of, hopefully, calm, chill dialogues we're going to see here. All right, there we go. Just a quick 2-letter, obviously, is a name, and then a 3-letter is some kind of just quick dialogue. So let's dive in then and see what the name is, I guess. Now, we're going to assume, I guess, this is a transliteration, probably, right? Like, it seems to be that's kind of like a general rule on names. What do you guys say? Do you agree? This looks like twins. So, Hepu? Hepu. Let's see. He who is universal? Hepu. I don't think that's a name. That's kind of a weird name. But he. Is that really? Hector? No. What are we thinking? Is this a name? Hepu? Is that an actual character? What could this mean? He is there. No, there's got to be just his name. Hepu. Hepu. All right. Well, we know that this one is an actual sentence. So, is this that I again? Is this I? I think, right? Wo. Yeah, there we go. Wo. Like I'm home, something like this. Wo. What? I believe that's... All right, good. Already recognizing I, so that's good. I'm glad this is the first sentence in the real game. Yeah, I'm here. So wo. Now, what's the second thing here? Yeah, Hepa, just name. Okay, it's not hepatitis. I'm okay. Like I'm moving, and this is like designating moving, and this is like just right here, something like this. Okay, so let's see what this is. I'm moving right away, basically something like this. What is this? La. Right, to move, right? Lie. I don't have that. I don't think. It's literally to move. Literally lie, which is ironic because it's not like lying on the floor, right? It's like moving. It's some kind of word for to move, I assume, right? Let's see. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. I really would love to know your story, but obviously you don't feel like you don't need to share any details you don't want to share. I'm curious as to how you learned. Okay, so this takes place in Japanese as well. To mean moving, right? Yeah, next coming, right? Okay, very good. Definitely think it's nice to see that there's so much shared between the two. Okay, so here we go. So this is more like, oh my god. It's like a tree, but adding, oh my goodness. Tree with something to it. It's a simplified and variant form of this. You have to come to arrive, okay. Yeah, there we go. So to come to arrive. We're gonna keep it simplified for now. Come to arrive. And it basically is made out of, looks like it's made from tree, right? From this tree, I believe, right? Article 75. Okay. So it appears in so many of these things. -2 strokes. Tree. It really comes from tree, I guess, because trees grow, trees move. Let me say, like, based on tree, I guess. Yeah. Maybe do you think should I go negative when I'm learning like the radicals? Or should I go to like 0 stroke? Probably 0 stroke, I imagine, right? Yeah, so it comes from this tree. At least on shoe. Let's see. So again, we have tree, which is shoe, which can also mean this. So it comes from shoe or tree. Wow. Okay, that's quite a bit. All right. Yeah, here we go. To come, to arrive. Come here. Right now. For example, right? Guolai? No. Where was this? Is this one again? Somehow it's related to a tree. Somehow moving is related to a tree. Right? I'm moving. Right? Lie. Oh my goodness. Think no simple. Yeah, some simple characters made of 2 radicals often don't carry meaning from them. I guess not. I mean, at some point, I feel like there was it somehow, maybe years ago, carried a meaning, but obviously that's been lost today. No, I think that's just so weird that they'd be related without any relation at all. But thank you, I see it. Тепер будеш китайський учить. Да, думаю, это только эксперимент. Хочу поддержать Киему, но, конечно, буду вернуться на русский. No, so at some point, I'm sure this was drawn because it's like, yes, the trees, I don't know, some weird, like, Confucius said, the movement is like the tree in the wind or something like this. Some kind of weird interpretation of reality of the world around these lovely Chinese ancients. And it came something like this, but obviously we lost that because no one talks like this, no one thinks like that anymore, for better or for worse, right? They just kind of, I don't know what the average Chinese person thinks like, but they probably don't think like this, unless they're monks. Хорошо, дальше изучение довольно сложный язык. Да, конечно. Что нового у вас? Как твой испанский, так твоя жизнь, что сделал вчера, когда я выучил. Or it could mean something completely different, was kind of stolen for a different meaning. Sure. Yeah, totally. Definitely. It could have, yeah. We have no idea, and that's why I love etymology and stuff like that. It's just a bunch of theories. I like to always connect a little weird, make up my own little story like this, right, about whatever ancient Chinese or Slavic or whatever English explorers. And that's what the Dongjong 1 site kind of is used for a further historical exploration. Okay, cool. I'm gonna take a picture of that to check it out later. Maybe start making it a part of the stream, but obviously I like to have as little sources as possible, just to keep it as streamlined and as easy as possible, instead of jumping between like a bunch of different sites. Проснуться, что up, like to wake up, levantarse, это, да. All right, let's go on here, but I'll definitely maybe add it into the rotation as I play more games in Chinese. All right, so basically I'm coming like now. Basically, here I come. I'm coming now, and then here's our mouth letter again, which I always open the Russian. I gotta put this away. Here's our mouth letter, which again is kol. So it's the mouth letter and what? I don't necessarily. Maybe it's like entering. Yeah, here I come to enter, right? Because again, this mouth letter also just like an opening, right? Maybe not necessarily just speaking. Is that correct? Can I interpret it in that way? Let's see. La. All right, because I'm seeing. Oh, maybe is that. A bunch of interjection. Okay. So it's specifically like here I come. So it is technically using your mouth, right? It is technically an okay. It's more like a noise. Ready or not, here I come. Interesting. Okay, let me just again put it into Wiktionary because it's an obsession of mine. But okay, it's kind of just it's almost like a interrogative particle, or not an interrogative particle, but like a I guess an interjection type particle, right? If you want to think of it that way, right? Is the end of the state. Yeah, the sentence indicates change of state with a strong emotion, right? I'm coming, something like this. We'll stream again in the evening or later. Probably in the evening. I'll probably take a nap. Do this for a few more, for as long as I can. Take a nap and then come back and play some probably Russian Animal Crossing or something. I don't know. Do you guys do any other languages, Alex, Peter? If you feel like sharing, definitely interested. Obviously, I think if you can learn Chinese, you can learn any language. As far as I'm convinced at this rate, this is crazy, absolutely insane. So like the different mental things. It's like juggling, mental juggling like no other. All right. So here's this guy. Whatever, I forgot his name again. These little twin things, and then this house. What was it again? Hepa. Oh yeah, Hepa, right? Because my horrible joke. I'm just learning Chinese. Well, respect. Like I said, if you learn Chinese, you're prepared for lots of things in life. Not only language learning things, just many things in life are going to be, easier as a result. My mom's from Ukraine, so I feel a little left out for not knowing it in our house. Well, she speaks then probably a little bit of mixture of both Russian and Ukrainian, or is it pretty much like strictly Ukrainian? I guess they call it suzhik when it's like a mix. I feel that definitely. I don't feel not knowing another language in the house. Well, I'm full American English only in our household when I go back home. But I don't know. Maybe worth trying. If you can learn Chinese, Ukrainian will be simple. At least learning how to understand it. Obviously, speaking it 100% correctly is a different story. But anyway, keep trying to. This is what I feel. I keep trying to start learning Japanese, but every time I start, I think I could be just getting better at Chinese. And they do kind of go together, right? As I just saw, the more you know about Chinese, obviously, the more you're going to know about Japanese as default. You'll know when it's time to move on. I guess you'll know when I feel like your level is sufficient enough, I guess, and I don't know, to where you're like, all right, at this point, there's not much more I could improve through self-study. Like now, I don't know. That's the way I look at it. I feel like at a certain point, it's like when you can communicate, it's like almost time to like jump into the real world and learn from, I don't know, real life interactions is the way I look at it. But maybe you feel differently. What do you think you struggle at in Chinese still? Because this must be this isn't my name. So this looks like maybe it's another particle, like hey, ha, something like this, right? Because we have our lovely mouth thing, which again is called this is going to be horrifically embarrassing, which is called, where's the mouth particle again? It didn't load, and we just got the square. Where is it? Oh, cool. So I almost feel like I should put this in like the particles section. Yeah, like it's just speaking, right? So I think this is just some kind of, probably in the first line. Yeah, we'll see. What the hell? All right, let's not translating that. Okay, I'm guessing this is some kind of interjection again, right? Yo, yeah, okay, so it's a yo, hey, yeah, it's not yet another sign. So the universal greeting of yo, one of my favorites. Of course, I say it all the time. Yo. I don't recognize any of this. Is this I? Is this I again? No. Is this ko again? Or wo again? Sorry. Yeah, there it is again. Okay, I. There we go. Yeah, ko. Ko, very, very important. Or sorry, wool, whatever that is. Yuyan. No, I don't remember that one. Is this? Wait, there's no. What? Oh, this isn't I? What am I? This isn't whoa. Where are we at? Oh yeah, I see. Okay. So the thing on the right is the same, but the thing on the left is not. Great. What? That's not my name. Wait, you're saying my legit name? Or my name that I named my character in the game? No, alright, I'm gonna need help. My legit name is Mike. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that is my name. Alright. That's why that didn't make sense. Cool. Alright. So this is again, game. Yo Yuan. That hint helped. Yuan. But yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, that's my name. Yo Gamelang. Okay. I'm gonna need to know this one. Game and language. That probably wasn't the best idea to name myself that. Now looking back on, I should have done like just one character. Maybe. I mean, I haven't gotten very far in the game. Maybe I can restart and select like a one character name. But anyway, Well, I don't have anything to do. Oh, alright, хорошо. Знаешь ли несколько китайский, японский, конечно, Hatsune Miku это японский характер, да, obviously. Alright. I thought this was like, no, that's not together. Let's see what this is here, this weird looking Japanese house character. And I'm going to have to probably translate everything together because of how Chinese seems to work. It's weird that it doesn't latch onto one character. But, alright, is this your new beginner's guide? Okay. Yeah, that's what this is. Hand. Is he saying, like, what's that in your hand? Maybe something like this. Those are all good characters. Do that in the character after. Yeah, okay, I'm going to start with hand, arm, fingers. Basically, is he saying, like, is that the new beginner's guide in your hand? Maybe something like this could be literally. What up? Привет, kakadiha. Ni hao. Хорошо, yeah. Только, если китайский был писано на кириллице, это будет lengthy, right? If we could just write Chinese in Cyrillic or in Latin, it would be a lot easier, obviously, than this nonsense. The hand machine. Okay, that's what we're doing. Okay, so definitely a very important one. Hand. Show. I like it. The hand machine. A phone or just like, the beginner's guide on my tablet here. The hand machine. I love it. Okay. So that's why these two are, you're saying these two are very important. The hand and, obviously the hand machine is what it's got to be, right? The hand tool, the hand machine. They're giving me even more of a simple looking character, which, that's what it looks like here. So let's just, again, show ye. What's on your phone, right? Show equals hand. And I guess, this is literally like a machine or a, literally machine. Okay. Shoji. Oh my god. Shoji. Show him what? What should I show G? Show G something on your phone. Hey G, look at this. Show G. Okay, I like it. That's a good way to remember it, I suppose. Why not? Show G. Oh my god, this is super fun. I could do this all day. I could do this for the rest of my life for sure. So thank you guys for being here. I can only imagine other Chinese learners probably would find this entertaining. So hopefully when you guys are bored or gone, there'll be other people to help. Because if I was by myself, I'd be screwed. Let's face it. If I wasn't streaming right now, I would be absolutely boned, as they say. All right. So again, hand, obviously G, just like G, like the word G, but I'm gonna keep it like how it's written here. Show G. machine, and hopefully I'll remember seeing them together. That the hand machine is the phone. That is absolutely hilarious. So does that kind of work with like a lot of like I guess technical words, like whatever names for inventions? I guess any names for inventions are probably just weird little compound words like that. I'm sure there's various examples of that in Chinese. All right. Basically, what is that like the beginner's guide on your hand machine? Is that the beginner's guide on your iPad? Okay, so here's people. How much and wood? Yeah, great. Okay, see that's like. Yeah, do you think I'm like, oh, how much wood needs to be used to power the machine? Basically, how much wood do I need to burn to get the smoke to power this machine, or something like this, to get the heat to power this machine? Interesting. You think it's worth like, I don't know, looking into the radicals like that intensely, or do you think I'm better off not? He said, "Is that your new phone?" Oh, whoops. Okay, I didn't even see that. I just translated that one thing and went with the previous translation that it gave me here. Just water down this tea real quick. We're gonna keep cooking. Knowing them is good to know, basically, which there are a lot of. Okay, yeah, that's what I was liking to do, but I didn't know if I was wasting my time or not. But if it seems to be traditional practice anyway, then I might as well go for it. All right, so this is again humans. So what do we have about humans? That's pretty much all I can recognize. What do we have about what's going on with humanity here? What do you have to say about humanity? Big Brother's performance. Okay, nothing too simple. I'm guessing this is like a performance. This is more like right, I believe, right? Yeah, because again, it's just like a there's the interrogative, or not the interrogative, the exclamatory particle, right? The interjection particle, and I kind of wanted to see what this is like with it. So I don't think it has anything to do with the question. But what is this? It looks like a weird little E type thing, except the top part is split into two. It's almost like that's how I'm going to look at it here. So it's the suggestion. Okay. Suggestion particle. So it comes from, yeah, is it not from ba? Right, there's the negation particle. Chiefly in Mandarin. And the final particle used to suggest, why don't you? A suggestion accent, a suggestion particle. Okay. I like that. Yeah, why don't you? Maybe. Alright, no. Let's go. Do it when you have. Why don't you do it when you have time? Why don't you guys get to work? Okay, let's go. Why don't we go? Yeah. Also a speculation. Oh my god. I was gonna be like, right, you're doing that, aren't you? Like, yeah, why don't you, like, are you doing this or no? Ugh. Yeah, used to question, speculate. No way. After topic for emphasis. Okay. I think it's also cracks. It's cracks. Bien, bien, bien. Right, when you crack your knuckles, bien, bien. Possibly, bien, 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 bien. Bien, 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 bien. I kind of see it, alright. Wow. All right. I think I'm gonna leave this one out just for now. This seems like a little too complex for me. But right? Is that right? Or like, I don't know. You say it like this, right? It's that means this, right? Yeah. No. I have the first character, right? The first character again is where is it? Cole. All right, this is just Cole again. All right, there we go. Again, so yeah, I was able to recognize that as like some kind of exclamatory thing. All right, here we go. And oh shoot, the first character of the sentence. Whoops. Well, we're gone now, unfortunately. Jeez. So there's person again. This one looks kind of familiar. Let's see what this sentence is saying. Oh, just look for you. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Let's see what we have here. It's big. Oh, whoops. Okay, yeah. So again, it's basically it's formed from person, right? It's basically taking person and adding another stroke. Sorry. Okay, so big. Here we go again. To cheer for my big brother. Okay, that's I'm guessing the big brother. What's the word for brother? Is it right here? Perhaps. Makes sense that it would be, right? Yeah. Gay. Good. Because it looks. Look at these two brothers here, right? Brothers. Yeah. Good. Also could mean Costa Rica. What? And Colombian. Oh my God! According to this, for siblings, there is a word for older and younger sibling, respectively. Ah. Okay, so this is more an elder brother. Good, and I guess little brother would be. They're gonna give me two words, probably Didi and Ge, Di and Ge. Huang Di, Didi, Gedi. Interesting. Oh my God, Gigi and Didi. How do you like? I feel like it's like useless to write these things down almost. Gigi and Didi. An older brother can be Zhang or Yi. That's still kind of, I mean, I don't have a brother, so I'm not gonna be writing those down. I don't think. You can also use it as like brother, man, dude. Yongdi. You know what? All right, let's write it. It's pretty. Saying okay. What up? Okay, then probably good. What up, bro? What up, D? What up, Young D? Yee. Oh my God. If I was to call someone a bro, what up, bro? Would I be using D or G? Young D. Oh my goodness. No, I'm not gonna write that one down yet. Young D, what up, bro? Young D, and then what does the young mean then? I guess. Another. They all get translated. Yeah, no, I'm not ready for that. All right. Well, I mean, that's probably gonna come up again because it's like a character in the game. So we'll kind of save that for when they talk about the older brother again. All right. Wow. All right. Basically, seeing my big brother battle something like this. First character is good to know the sentence, none of that. Oh. Let's see. Is it like R, maybe? Is it another interrogative particle, perhaps? To cheer? Well, what? Okay. Want. You want to cheer for my older brother. Yao? Let's see how this is structured in the entire sentence. Is he asking? Okay, yeah, to cheer. Is this more like than to? Rather than just want? If you want to, in order to, right? If you want to cheer. If you want to do this. If you want to learn Chinese. Oh, we're just gonna. No. So that's a different grammar pattern using the same character. Yeah, I don't exactly understand that one. If you feel like elaborating, go ahead. Otherwise, I think they're talking about this. You'd say 我要 something. Okay, the 要 is the want. Oops, Is that basically is what he's saying? If you want to cheer for my big brother, literally. Alright, 我要. It's a different grammar pattern. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait until I see an actual sentence that says like I want something, but it's basically so let's take out big brother. You need to cheer for me. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that out for now. Just until I actually see like someone say like I want something. All right, let's move on. Maybe we're gonna get some kind of wanting, some traditional wanting. Okay, here this seems good. Want for my brother cheer. You will need to do this. Basically, okay. So at some point there was like a question, an interrogative particle that I guess I must have missed. Isn't there a question particle? Somewhere there must have been like a question particle, and then it's like if you want to cheer for my brother, then do this, something like this, like an if then kind of situation. I believe right is what we're getting at, perhaps. Maybe. Okay. I think I'm following at least making up my own meaning. Interesting. Okay. All right, these look, ooh, what is this? These look relatively easy. Why are they so easy? This is something that looks suspicious about this. All right, here we have, I'm guessing this is mama, right? The famous ma means whatever, mother, horse, something, bunch of various things depending on what tone you use, right? Kind of the old Chinese adage. All right, now I'm going to say it again. What is this? Some kind of brother. Might as well. We're gonna be learning brother a lot in this game. What the hell happened here? There we go. I'm sure with this brother character I'm gonna have to learn brother eventually. But you guys have been very good. What? Hepu, Hopu. Oh, that's his name again, right? No, yeah, Hepu. Yeah, okay. Sorry. Hopu. This looks like brother, but it's just this weird twin thing. Hopu. Maybe it is Hope. That's still kind of a cringe name for an older brother, but whatever. I'm not here to judge. I'm here to learn Chinese. Nothing. This is big what? This is a common one. Let's see what this is. Big something. Big sun. All right. This is used in Japanese, right? I believe they use it's like the sun language or something like this. Yeah, sun big something. The big sun language, I believe, something like this. This is day. So when the sun, well, let's write sun first. Obviously, this is important. So it's literally like the sun cycle or something like this. It can mean day completely on its own, or does it need the extra? Yeah, I guess it looks like it can. Sunday. Oh my goodness. All right. Still good. Good to know. This is ri. He said, what was the pronunciation tip for ri? Oh god. How's that gonna happen? Sun. Capitalize it to show respect. Sunday. Oh my god. Okay. Sun. He's like, how are my sons doing on this beautiful day, or something like this? Is what she's literally saying. That's perfect. What a great introduction to the language. What? Did you forget? Okay. Together it's just day. Sun. Yeah, what? What is this language? It's like an add-on character to complete some other character's word. So it's like basically like the child of like a day is like the child of a son. Like child of son. Perhaps, okay. To complete some other character's words. But meaning son. It's like the son of the sun. Don't take the sun meaning for 99% of words. Okay, mostly it's used to kind of complete in a whoops. What the hell is this? Okay, yes, I see. They're encouraging me to use this in addition to mean son. What is going on? Let's see. So it's like a filler word, yeah. But I'm just trying to see like how if there's any sense to it. Image of a baby, loving the lovely sun. Like it's like oh, we have to like show respect to the sun, so you kind of yeah, there you go. It's our respectful son, basically, something like this. Our lovely son, our like how I don't know, like Muslim people, whenever they I guess talk about like Muhammad or something, they will say like peace be upon him, right? They'll add like a kind of this particle, this phrase of respect. So it's almost like you're saying like our lovely respectful son, right? Okay. Our little okay, so it's almost like just like giving extra attention to the word that comes before it. Effectively, it's like a yeah. It's almost it adds like a that's how I'm gonna kind of look at it. It like adds focus, attention, a little bit of love, whatever to the word before it. What's up with our lovely day here? Don't we have a very important lovely day? Maybe something like this is how I'm gonna think about it. Okay, and also it helps to make other words clear. So this is again like some kind of particle. Lots of particles here. It's like almost like yeah, distinguishes words, shows respect, something like this, to really like make sure we know we're talking about like this day here. We're not talking about anything else. We're talking about our lovely day that we have shared together, something like this, right? This has been a great lesson. I don't know. Okay, gotcha. Used to make one character word two a lot of times, just so there's no confusion with context. Okay, that's kind of like its main use. I like it. All right, and then I guess we might as well follow up with its little brother here, or whatever this is here, to see. It's a very important day. What is this here? Got you. I like it. And is this the you? No. Have you? Alright, let's, I guess. I really want to know what this one is now. If this is like showing respect, this thing that looks like a little, I don't know, nose, person with like a big nose or something. What could this be? This also show respect. Change of state. A perfective aspect. Action completion. Alright. He has become. He lived. So it's almost like it's like the past tense. Interesting. Okay. Ooh. All right. That's pretty relatively simple, I suppose. And what do we have? Le. Whoops. What the hell just happened? Anyone know how I get away from this? Le. Past particle. Just want to make sure this doesn't. Okay. A past particle, but also control change of status, implying something is happening today that makes state big. What the hell? Okay. How is there any way to relate that to one another? I don't think so. That's kind of a stretch to relate past to important. Okay. This is more one to leave out. But I need to past is good. Like I don't know. I started yesterday, right? For example, I'm gonna need this le, right? Yeah, so le is obviously very important. The main usage is the past, right? Like I found it. Yeah, that le is popping up in every past sentence. So definitely want to write that one down as the past. Oh my god. There's if I ever I'll never get bored in life. That's good. I can just learn Chinese, and I don't think I'll ever be bored ever again. All right, so this is again this particle. This is particle heavy. Oh wait, no, I already have it here. Okay, the past particle. This is from previous. It's le. It's no conjunction though. Very simple grammar. I like that. Here we go. Le. I don't know why it's. We have multiple images here. I'm trying to see it within, but I don't. Oh. Okay. I started learning Chinese. It's obviously going to come somewhere in there, no? Where would the lei be in this sentence? Started to learn. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. I wonder what they were translating it as before. I have started. Yeah, to kind of really remind the translator that this is a completed action and that has been done, and now is continuing, versus maybe continual action. Perhaps is I guess how I'll think about it. All right, sure. Let's just go with that. Basically, today is a really big day. Have you noticed that it's a really big day? Oh, I'm kind of learning with you on some of these. Cool. All right, good. Then I don't feel like I'm wasting your time or anything. I'm glad. Breaking. There's always something to learn. It seems there's always something to learn. I'm glad that it's helpful for you as well, learning, and you're not just only teaching, even though teaching is one of the greatest forms of learning. So hopefully you're getting a lot out of this. I certainly am, but I'm a little overwhelmed and sleep deprived, so I'll definitely be running it back on more of a fresh mind. But I had to. I've been saying every stream when I do Russian, I've been saying, all right, tonight we're doing Chinese, tonight we're doing Chinese, tonight we're doing Chinese. Tonight ended up being 4 a.m., but regardless. Anyway, are you guys watching from America, by the way? All right, do I recognize anything here? This is kind of reminds me of the up above character. Oh, this is again Yeah, it's 7:45. Cool. Okay, you're on the East Coast. Very nice. I'm in Chicago, Illinois, in the central part of the country. Ironically, probably most Asians, most Chinese speakers are on the Pacific Coast, where it's not even 5 a.m. If you're in Kansas, cool. I like it. I like it in Kansas. I visited KU once in Lawrence. I've never been really anywhere else. Never been to Kansas City. I'd like to check that out. But cool. I like it. Lots of Chinese opportunities, Chinese practice opportunities in Kansas. I know it's pretty much everywhere. All right. No, I don't recognize anything. What is this thing? This almost looks like devoage. I mean, this is another. I see the mouth, so I'm guessing it's another particle. Let's see what this is. This isn't my name. What is this? And I'm not getting. Lived in Milwaukee for 10 years, so I lived in Chicago a lot. Nice. It's basically. Eventually, it's going to be all the same metro, I think, as the. If Chicago keeps expanding north and Waukegan and whatever, all those towns keep growing. Very cool. No, I love it. I love it up here, man. This is definitely home. I love living near the lake and stuff. But I don't know. I want to travel the world, and this is my practice to do so. Where are you at now? Like New York? What part of the East Coast if you like sharing? Okay, so don't forget, basically. And is there a negation particle here? May. Yeah, there we go. There's May, right? The negation particle. May. To forget. I forget. Right? Wang. Whoops, what the hell? This thing always gets messed up. I forgot. There's something Wang Le, right? Yeah, okay, Wa Wang Le. I forget did, basically. I forget past. Wa Wang Le. Cool. Alright, so that is actually sweet. So obviously the hardest part of Chinese is of course the writing. Obviously the tones are not going to be easy. But being able to predict at least a little bit what's going on is very, very builds some confidence for sure. Wang Le. Right? I forgot. So to forget is this Wang, right? Forget. Wang Ji, Wang, right? Forget, forgot, remember. It has to do with memory in general. Oh, yo, what up, Phantom Ebola? Thank you for the follow on Twitch. How's it going? Where are you watching from? Wang. Right, Wang. Okay. Wang. Yeah. All right. Ma Wang. Right. Well, what just happened there? Do not forget. Ma Wang. Wait. What is the negation particle again? Bu and. But this was not bu. This is. What could this be? Morning's here, by the way. That's great. Yeah, so again, don't forget May. Yeah, May. Okay. May, don't forget. May is don't. Negation. Wang, forget in general. Let's put that one into Wiktionary and see what we get. Wang. Wang. Me Wang. I really want to. Okay, remember that. Like I'm going to a Chinese doctor. Open up mouth. Wang. No, the that doesn't really exist, right? In Chinese, you don't see any. Oh, bro, I am a Chinese person. No, I'm Chinese person. I'm sorry. That's kind of how I like to think about it, right? A little stereotypical accent and kind of understand the mouth shapes, the mouth movements. I'm Chinese person. I'm a Chinese person. Some people will call that racist, but I think it's a legitimate, I don't know, a legitimate attempt at trying to understand another person and the fact that their soul is programmed in a whole different way of interpreting reality. Obviously, all out of love. Okay, so where would we have this again? Wang. Hopefully that helps you even remember further. If you ever need to explain to someone, you can think of that. Okay, to forget, neglect, miss, omit, right? Forget, neglect. Wang. May Wang. Right? Forget not. Don't forget. Do not forget. Oh my goodness. All right. To forget, to neglect. You could say something like this, right? Cool. All right. To forget, to neglect. Thanks, mother. right? Very nice, very nice. I like it, I like it. So don't forget, this one kind of reminds me of up or below, right? I'm going to have to translate all of this to make any sense of it for the OCR. I think, yeah, the OCR can handle it. It's just I have to go with a weird strategy here. So don't forget, that's why I came over here. So this has got to be over, I'm guessing, judging by the rest of the only before just now-ish. Alright, I guess not. Let's see what this could be. It's more advanced grammar, like just now. Okay. Just now. It looks similar. See, unfortunately, yeah, the complexity of the symbols and their use / level do not exactly align. It'd be nice if all the simple characters were used commonly. That's not the case. Obviously, ability, gift. Oh my god. It also comes as a particle for like just now, only just now, merely. Right? I only just began. Right? I only just began. Okay. I kind of see it here, maybe. Yeah, kaishi. I think it's like merged. Alright, we'll leave it for now. Kai. I just got here. I just started. No, maybe it is kind of. I just started now. I'm just gonna put it just because it's relatively simple. Just because it looks relatively simple. Obviously, nothing about this is simple. But this is again another particle, and I think it goes good with Sheng and Jia. It kind of remind me of that. Why is it? I don't like that. I don't want it to be. She's more of a sh. Yeah, the E, the I, the pinyin I kind of gets eroded away, as I like to call it. Sh. Okay, sh. It seems, right? What's harder, Chinese or Russian? Definitely Chinese so far. I don't know why this is getting written like this, but that's fine. All right. Shit. What up, Morphim? Oh, welcome back. Sorry, I have not yet been able to talk and focus on Chinese, but we'll get there. Ren Kai is a talented person. Okay. Someone who's full of Ren. They're saying this is like open. Yeah, no, I think this is. Okay. What's up? What's new? What's new with you? Yeah, currently maybe something like this. Just now. Yeah, that's pronunciation is gonna be pretty brutal, but we'll get there. Yeah, just now. How about that? All right. All right. Kai versus Kai versus Tsai, right? We have Kai and Tsai. Something to. Yeah, the open vegetables. The vegetables just now. All right. It's kind of similar in learning Russian. The C is like an S, like a S. Obviously, they have a letter Ts, which is more like a Ts, whereas this. But I think I'll get it eventually. Yes. Obviously, I think the ts and the ts are very similar sounds. Yeah, definitely the consistent pronunciation is nice. Not like English, not like Russian, not like other languages. out there. That's cool. All right. I think I'll get it. Obviously, it's day one. It's day one. Don't forget. Oh, great. How is learning Russian going? Why Chinese now? Still good. Still good. My goal is to learn all 6 UN languages. English, French, Spanish, Russian, Arabic, Chinese. That's my goal. Angielski, Franciski, Kitaiski, Rebski. Wait, what did I already say? Angielski, Franciski, Hispanski, Kitaiski, Arabski, Ruski. Why aren't you fluent in Chinese yet, bro? What the hell? You've been playing this game for like 3 hours. And Zhongwen. And Zhongwen is the way to say Chinese in Chinese, right? Zhongwen, I believe, from what I studied previously. Zhongwen. I'd love to start learning the other languages in Chinese, but oh man, I'm sure most would already move to China. Yeah, right. The average learner, if I was really passionate about this, I would have moved to China already. This looks like, no, it's not beautiful. It's arrived. It looks reminds me of beautiful, of the word for beautiful. But it's, I guess, arrived. What's new with you, Morpham? What have you been doing? My friend, welcome back. Though good to read your name again. So this is. That's why I came here again. Okay, that's why it looks familiar. Similar to beautiful, right? To go, to come, lie. Where's the word for beautiful? My and lie. Lie, my. Still, the tones are absolutely insane. It's tough aim. Tough to aim. At what? Right, so I'm going now, right? There's a lay going. Why is this one taking a lay? I'm coming over. Maybe. Gulaiba. There's the lie. Gulaiba. Like I come, and then some other stuff. There's the ba. There's the ba that we saw previously, which meant I forgot what that one was. Just some kind of extra kind of emphasis that's maybe not necessarily needed. Could I say just why? What's the guao? What's the guo? See what that is. Just in this sentence generated by the lovely translator. What about the game? Is it interesting? I always love Pokemon games. I haven't really played enough to know if it's interesting yet, but it seems interesting. It's cute. It's very animated. I feel like it's very comfy. A very comfy game to learn Chinese with. What's the word I learned today? Lampilni. Lampilni. I learned today. It's very what's the word? Lampovni. Lampovni. Definitely a comfy looking game for sure. What do you think? Should change your status now as if you are leaving. Okay, yeah, I'm going now. I'm leaving. I just left now. Right? I just am going now. I just started going now. They say something like this. Okay. So they're saying to cross to pass. Okay, so it's like an extra. It's almost like a movement particle. To cross, pass, go. So I'm technically I don't need it, right? Can I just say, we'll lie. I'm going. I'm moving, right? I'm moving. We'll lie. I don't know. Maybe this is like I'm moving houses. I'm walking. That's gonna be something different, definitely. Wazai Zolu. All right. Anyway, golai is a full complete way of saying. But could I say go lie? Oh wait, no, not golai. What's I again? Wozai. Wolai. Oh my God, I need sleep. I think this is actually amazing though. Thank you guys for putting up with this nonsense. Let's keep going a little bit. She said again. Ah, shoot. I completely forgot what I'm looking at. That's why I came right now. Oh yeah, don't forget. Ma, right? Ma. Don't forget. No. What's the negation particle again? Yeah, May. More like May, you said. May. All right. Was I lie? Which means I'm coming right now. Was I lie? Was I lie? What was I lie? What was I lie? Lie was the coming, right? And Zai is more like right now, which we just learned, right? Right now. Kai. No, that's Kai. Ah! This is crazy. Okay. Don't forget, that's why I ran over here right now, because of what? And this devoge thing, this looks like and it's just another kind of expressive particle. I can mean I'm currently doing, maybe not necessarily now, okay. I think I might restart the game with a new name. Like, straight up. Oh. No, maybe not. I mean, I might as well learn at this point. I don't think I even can restart the game. I could. Yeah, game line will go together. So I'm guessing this is let. This has got to be let, right? There's my name, game language, and then what's together? I don't remember the mutuality. Together. It looks like that's another particle, or that's like another expressive particle. Whoops. Yeah. Let's see what we have here. Let's go. So this is like, yeah, kind of the all right. So we can kind of take that out. This one's together. This is just another movement word, I believe, then. No. It's saying get up. Again, another up. Maybe we can take out the... Okay, it's not telling me that this is together, but let's maybe take this looks pretty complex. You like a key. Ye like key. I'm missing the start of this. It looks like what you typed. No. To rise, go up, move up, break out. So it's another movement word. Qi. Oh God. Xi Jinping, right? Qi, not key. So the key. So when the. All right. So I have to kind of just edit my. So we have k, right? K, s, and ch, right? Is that basically what we're doing here? K, s, ch, k, s, ch, ch, k, s, ch, something like this, right? Oof. All right. We're gonna skip here. Don't forget. That's why I came running over here. Oh shoot! And I forgot to translate the last one. I think. Well, I don't know what I'm not forgetting. Oh yeah, go together. Don't forget. That's why I came over here. Go together. Right. Go to again. Talking about the Big Brothers battle, I believe. Right. Something like that. Okay. There's a past thing. Basically, you did something in the past. What did I do in the past? There's our sun appearing. Something, or the day, something about the day. Don't let the day get ahead of you. Something like this. There's another edited day, day with something else on it. Let's see what we have. Watch it after the TV. Okay. So you're saying this kind of interpret in. Electric watch equals TV. Oh my God. Okay, we'll get there. I'm guessing this is my guess as to electric. What do we think? Because it's like zzz. Okay, I guess not. Of televisions. This is electric. this is electric, which is kind of okay. It's almost like the sun, but it has a little tail, I guess. I don't think that's exactly something I need to write down, but I kind of do. Again, I'm just going by how they look for now. Oh wait, no, this isn't necessarily. This is like split into 4. Electric watch. You can see it in the tread. It looks like some rain clouds with lightning coming down. Okay. Okay, I see actually what you're getting at. Yeah. You could even think of this. Yeah, this little window is what you're watching lightning kind of strike through a window pane or something like this. I'm gonna go. Yeah, it was fun trying to help. I may be back for future live though, for sure, man. Thank you. Thanks for coming through. It was nice to meet you. I hope this was fun and helpful for you in some way. The more I'm sure you explain it to people who don't know anything about the language, maybe the more you can kind of analyze your understanding. I hope you'll be back. I try to stream every day, various different languages, various games. But this is probably going to be my main Chinese project for sure, if you want to call it that. But I really, really think games could be a good way to stay motivated learning a language, and I'm going to try to be demonstrating that to the world by doing something as insane as learning Chinese. So nice to meet you. Oh, nice. Thanks for the follow as well. I don't even know where Very is again. Like I said, I'm pretty. I've been up for like almost 24 hours, so I kind of am not in the best. That's just an excuse, of course, but that my brain is not. I didn't realize my brain was gonna have to be like operating at this high of a level. I thought it was gonna be something I could kind of get through and meme and just have fun with. Without thinking about it, and that's not the case. So hopefully I'll be back with a more of a full head. But yeah, I'm going to keep going for a little bit longer. I'm sure you guys probably have like jobs or something to get to eventually. But I am trying to find a way to grow this channel into my job, so I have nothing to lose. So this is more like an electric yan, and this is, how's this going to sound? And it's almost like, again, the I is like almost invisible. And the N kind of drops off as well. Electric. The electric watch. We're just gonna start with electric because I think that's actually important too, because this Pokemon game, I'm gonna all the types probably, whatever, electric, normal, fighting, grass. I guess I'm gonna learn all those words. I'm hoping we're gonna see this Thunderbolt through the window character again. That's how I'm going to look at it, right? It kind of looks like a Thunderbolt coming down from a cloud. I'm looking at it as like a Thunderbolt in the simplified version, almost like a Thunderbolt that you can see through the window, perhaps. All right. The electric watch. So the electric watch of something. Is it watch like a... on your wrist, like a wristwatch, or like watch the electricity? It's literally like watching the electricity, I believe. Watch the electricity later. What is later? Is that something to do with le? Probably not. This one looks interesting. What's going on here? Yeah, this is literally after. Perfect. Okay, I picked the one that I wanted, I guess. This is after. How could this be after? So it's some kind of box on the bottom. It almost looks like the mouth. The mouth is there on the bottom. The what do we have is there on the bottom. The ko is there on the bottom, and then we have this like weird thing, kind of sauntering over it. So let's see, back. Where were we at here? Let's see. Back. Back on its own, king. A queen, what? But also back. I don't know. I'm not saying Kisai Hanja. Alright. Basically, yeah, you can watch TV later when you get back, something like that. I'm just gonna let this one go. Now we have again. There's big brother. Here we go again. Okay, something about your big brother. Don't say anything about Pokemon. Oh, this one is again down, right? Underneath something. Something about your big brother being underneath something, perhaps. I'm gonna record. Okay, so maybe this recording is come down. No. Which one could be recording? Anyway, I will. So I will. Let's just do I will. Let's find the I. There's I. Will, right? Wujang. Is this like a future prefix? Or sorry, a future particle? I will Jiang. Wo Jiang. I don't see it. Wo Jiang. Looks like there's like a J here type thing. No. So I'm not seeing it. I'm gonna let this one pass me by. I kind of want to see what this little thing is. And I might call it for the day and try to stream at night tonight, right? Can, it will, it would, ish. Yeah, so basically saying he's gonna record the match. Right, I'm gonna record the match. I don't know who this is. Again, it's his friend. It's obviously not. I don't think it's his brother. I think this is just his friend hanging out. I don't even know which one I am. This is my name, right? Game Lang, I believe, right? Game language. There's the ba again, I think, or whatever this is. This extra prefix. Saying Game Lang, game language. Come to, and again, it's as well. I see this one a lot. It's it is ba. No, happened here. U. This was okay. Here's the U. I believe. All right. Ni. Perfect. All right. I think we're gonna end on that. We have I. We have U. Pretty solid. Really solid ending, if you ask me. I mean my. Ni. You. All right. That's gonna be it for now. I'm gonna end to do some. I gotta take the trash out and do some household stuff, and then probably take a nap. Honestly, I've been up all night. So I hope you enjoyed, Alex. I don't know if you're still here, but it looks like I don't know. I'm kind of dry in the algorithm right now, so no one else is really coming in. But I hope you enjoyed. I hope this was fun for you. I hope you learned something as well, and I hope you'll be back. Thanks for following. So hopefully the lovely high-level Chinese algorithm will get us together again. If you want to know when I'm live, there's Discord and Telegram if you're into that. But otherwise, I'll see you perhaps later on. I assume you moved on to something else. But thanks for the follow, and hopefully we'll get to communicate soon. Jizya. Until the next stream. Later, brother. And whoever else is watching. More from if you're here as well. Thanks for watching. We'll be back in a few hours. Probably with some Russian Animal Crossing. But this will certainly be a returning feature. Peace.